Let's talk about Kick's new creator incentive program that just rolled
No
out.
respect,
This
Nori.
is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Right now on Kick, we already get 95% of our sub revenue. I know, crazy. A big
What up, yo?
Yeah, I'm just chilling out here, man. Hey, luckily I didn't fall asleep like I did last time. Man, I fell asleep. Oh shit! Oh, I felt like that dude from the Temptations that always missed the show. Eddie Griffin or whatever his name was. And I always miss a show. Damn, did I miss another show? Shit. I'm just waking up. Did I miss another show of the Hood Smokers podcast? Damn.
In my blade too. You gon' play who? You gon' fade who? Bitch, I will shake you. Be rich from existence. If you don't keep your distance, I kick it, y'all get wicked, get more.
I'm not trying to miss another one. I'm saying, hey, ain't no way in the hell I'm trying to miss another podcast.
We can tell you plain.
No way.
We can tell you ain't what you say you are.
Because this is what the world needs, man.
This time needs an enema.
100%.
Get above, red above, red more. I'm fed up all the whack rappers, they liars. I'm a villain, I'm a gangster, I'm a rider.
Hey yo, killer, pass that weed. Hey yo, killer, give me what you need.
I'm a monster in the streets and a monster on the beat. I'm a villain, a beast, a savage, a bando. Black ropes, bandana, and a flannel. I'm a G, ain't no love, ain't no peace. I'm a monster in the streets and a monster on the beat.
That's McFly, peace check to McFly. Yeah.
Deadly weapon, Satan too, like I'm from Russia. Talking crazy, we gon' rush you, beat you down, cause you a sucker. You ain't from around my block, so ho, you ain't shit but
Detroit,
a customer.
Tucson, New York City. Here I go, you know we got to get gritty with the nitty gritty.
Target in the parking lot, a target roll up on them, blow his brains and leave them dripping on the carpet. Victim to at his apartment, we gon' finish what we started. Ask his lady where the dope, she tell me in the glove compartment of the drop top bins. And take all of the ends. I'm gon' tell you all you want if you just please, just let me live. I got kids that got a future, told her shut up for I shoot you. Ain't no women or no kids dying. This is what I do. I can offer you a job. Project One roll like the mob with KDT and Ghetto E. We underground and never stop. I'm a villain, a beast, a savage, a bando. Black ropes, bandana, and a flannel. I'm a G, ain't no love, ain't no peace. I'm a monster in the streets and a monster on the beat. I'm a villain, a beast, a savage, a bando.
Boom.
Black ropes, bandana, and a flannel.
I think that's one of my favorite scenes.
Ain't no love, ain't no peace. I'm a
Boom,
monster in the
boom.
streets and a monster on
Make
the
room.
beat.
The butcher called me up
Boom,
and told me
boom.
come with the track. So I'm sliding through the D like I don't know how to act. Who the fuck want what with them boys that do it? Just load them Dracos and them choppers and let's get straight to it. We about to bang in this bitch like the blood and the Crips. And got some hoes on deck.
My wife's over here trying to diss me right now.
Doggy dog voice.
I'm
I
online.
make that pussy moist and leave your hoe staring in the ghetto. She done made her choice. And she chose to get banged. Hang with Dayton thugs.
What up, though, Chester McFly?
Told the girl stay in her lane. Now she
What's going on, people? Shout out to
Who
Philly.
the fuck you talking to?
Shout out
Who the
Chester
fuck you
McFly.
provoking?
Yeah.
I'm in the butcher back cave
Oh,
smoke.
I miss my trip to Philly over there, getting the good food over there in Philly. Chester McFly. Salute you at that great episode, man. I'm sorry I missed it. I'm sorry I missed the episode, man. Chester McFly had a fly ass episode on the Hood Smokers podcast. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a G, ain't no love, ain't no peace. I'm a monster in the streets and a monster on the beat. Once again in this bitch, splitting the
That Chester McFly had a fly ass episode of the Hood Smokers podcast. Straight up. That shit was dope, man. And again, the shit was underrated, never faded, and everybody like, oh yeah, it didn't sound good to everybody, but after a while it kicks in. Like, always hear your favorite music playing on the radio. Oh yeah, after a while it hypnotizes your mind. Like, this is some good shit. Listen, whack ass shit, but it's some good shit. But that ain't like Chester McFly shit. Chester McFly shit is fucking shit is dope. You know what I mean? Check out his content on YouTube. Chester McFly, you know what I mean? Hell yeah. Peace, Chester McFly. Hell yeah. Up in the comments. Matter of fact, everybody in the comments, man. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes I feel like, but I ain't got it like that, you know what I mean? Like, Oprah Winfrey like, yeah, you get some under your seat. You get some under your seat. Get some under your seat. I ain't got like that, you know what I mean? I wish I had like Oprah. Oprah got a lot of shit going on right about now, you know what I mean? Like, oh shit. She probably like, but this little piggy went to the market. No did. What's going on? What's going on, sir?
So you see me on your motherfucking block, you bitches better please me, cause I'm coming with some killers, yes, a motherfucking beat.
I'm a villain, a beast, a savage, a bando. Black roach, bandana, and a flannel. I'm a G, ain't no love, ain't no peace. I'm a monster in the streets and a monster on the beat. I'm a villain,
wait, yeah, that's gonna be fire. Oh man, watch out. Oh man. Hey bro, I can't even touch my iPad right now. Who'd you say gonna be on the Hood Smoker Podcast?
I'm a villain, a beast, a savage, a bando. Black roach, bandana, and a flannel. I'm a G, ain't no love, ain't no peace. I'm a monster in the streets and a monster on the beat. I'm a villain, a beast.
Bro, I can't even touch my iPad right now. It kind of got hot. My iPad got hot, bro. You said that, bro. iPad got hot. You said that, bro. On the Hood Smokers Podcast.
Yeah, Necro in the building tonight, y'all. Brooklyn in the house.
What? Hell yeah.
I'm Agent Smith.
Hey. You remember that episode of Martin? The episode of Martin? Remember that episode of Martin? Where it said, no, was it Martin or was it Jamie Foxx? When they went in the hotel and they like, homeboy jumps in. I think it was Money Mike comes in. He's like, like old school shit. Yeah. It's like raw. Oh yeah, man.
Understand what's going on. Why these
that's it right there, man. That episode was dope.
Cause she left your sorry tell alone.
Great dope.
19-year-old boy responsible for mass shootings. Action through Allah is the best solution. Plus these young boys going crazy shooting cops. I give my life to Allah. Please make it stop.
Ooh, wee. Cause I think like Chan was a doorway too.
Road rage, it ain't safe on the highways. 8 people shot for blocking a man's driveway. Forgive for something like this, blatant disregard. We don't need no more
my bad. I've been like kind of like looking at some things and kind of like not accepting to the Hood Smokers Podcast. You know what I mean? Like, because I didn't really know like a lot of things and all those movie cuts, and all that stuff. A lot of that stuff that don't have really nothing to do with the hip hop shit. I delete it, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I don't no disrespect, but you know what? I don't want no violence in the Hood Smokers Podcast, bro. Like I don't accept like violent groups in the Hood Smokers Podcast, man. I delete you.
Yeah.
You're gonna come over here with the violence, I'll straight up delete you.
No, we all positive and shit over here, you know what I'm saying? It's Merciless Amir, y'all. We about to pop off in 7 minutes. What up, though, D. Cochran? I see you. Chester McFly, I see you. Everybody else in the building, smash like on the way in. Let's get that algorithm going. We got Jay Gutta right now, Christopher Jordan, and Blatonio Todd in the building right now. We waiting on brotherkingx to tap in. And we got Necro tonight is going down. We got Brooklyn in
What's going on, B? All right.
With a clarity
What's
close to
happening,
4K. Nothing less than a guy.
What up, though, man?
There was all types of things on the floor, man. In the life that a young player portrayed. Ventured into the industry foray. Wasn't sure it was for
Hey,
a
bro.
But I knew making
Did you knit that? Did you knit that sweater yourself?
Oh no, man. Nah, I got it.
That shit is dope, bro. That sweater is dope, bro.
Thanks, Hov. Yeah, how's it going with you, man?
Dope ass sweater, dog.
What up, dog? What up, dog? Much love, everybody.
What up, though?
Truth is that
Yeah.
the whole thing's
Hey, represent the
the
D.
days ain't a lifetime. Summer days when it rains
Hell
in
yeah.
the nighttime. Blowing days with my
Yeah.
girl while I write rhymes.
That's
She
what's
break me
up.
off something tight at the right time.
Yeah,
Ain't no
I'm
hitchhiking
learning
guide,
gracious,
no
gracious,
guidelines.
gracious.
Ain't no one to confide
Hey,
in the side.
no respect to the
Ain't
D.
gon' complain and they don't
Hell
cry.
yeah,
One
man.
thing about the game is
You know,
I don't.
Let me tell you
I
how
know,
the
like,
timelines align. Went to California, then I went to Hawaii. Hollywood kitchen sink with my one guy. Really great DJ Quick Compton was live. Brand new
Yeah.
J7s on the nigga feet. TKO had some beats that was heat. Hotel room writing flows with a
Yeah,
freak.
I
I'ma
been-
tell you what it been like and why. Maneuver
yeah,
through the
man.
five boroughs.
Like, Mad Lad, man. Anyway, from Mad Lad, the whole circle right there. Rika Viendo, you know, like, that whole crew, man. We want you on here. Like, for real.
Let's
We
get
do
it.
it, thing.
Yeah, man.
I've been watching y'all, like, for forever. I've been a fan personally, and, you know, like, yeah, we've done shows together and all that kind of stuff, so, for real. Come our way.
Emcee,
Yeah.
Miles. Hey, Emcee with skateboarding and all that stuff with the skateboard parts and stuff, with the skateboard wheels and the skateboard barbarians and everything for people to skate. Emcee. Yeah. Oh yeah.
What's up? So we still doing the intro right now? We doing the intro music right now, okay?
Malibu, Calabasas, I've been there. Skyport City Star, they know who you are.
Salute.
You walk through the door wide open arms. With a star, stay out the whole day long.
All right.
And the
Well, I don't want to talk over Merciless. I don't want to talk over Merciless Amir. You know, like I just don't always hear the music, so I don't want anybody thinking I'm disrespecting it by talking over. So, yeah.
Can you hear it?
What up, though? Welcome to the Hood Smoker Podcast, the hottest #1 podcast based out of Detroit, Michigan. And now, with your hosts, Jay Gutta, brotherkingx, Blatonio Todd, and the rest of the Hood Smoker Squad. We don't do no Vlad stuff. We don't do no Adam stuff. We keep packing in the legends, respect them, and keep adding up. So pack a blunt or two, maybe grab a brew and a snack for you, and leave behind your attitude, and get ready as we snap into the Hood Smoker Podcast.
What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? Welcome to the Hood Smokers Podcast. I'm Jay Gutta. We got Blatonio Todd, Christopher Jordan, waiting for Brother King X to tap in. Your microphone's muted, Blatonio. What up, though, Boombastic Media?
Hey.
Yo. What up, though? Yeah, Blatonio Todd in the building. Yeah, I just didn't want to talk over people's music and stuff earlier, you know. So yeah, shout out to the homie Jack Frost right there. Earlier. We got tonight.
Jack
We got
Frost.
yeah.
In the
He was
springtime. We got Jack Frost in the springtime. Yeah, shout out Jack Frost.
Shout out to D. Cochran, Chester McFly. Boombastic
Chester
Media's in the
McFly.
building. Boston's in the building. What up, though, Boston? I see you, Boston.
Boston.
We rock with Boston, you know what I'm saying? Don't let Benzino fool you. The D rocks
Yeah,
with Boston.
Yeah. For real. Yeah.
Don't let Benzino fool you, man. What you think about that, Ben Boombastic Media? You got an opinion of? Benzino and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to know I'd like to have you come on actually again and talk about it and shit. Cause I know you plugged in Boston and shit. I love to see you, and I love seeing Boston brothers saying "What up, though" to us and shit. You know what I'm saying? We got the whole
Yeah,
world
hell
with
yeah,
"What up,
man.
though."
What up, though is worldwide. What up, though, worldwide day. What up, though?
Yes, sir. What
Worldwide
up,
day.
though?
Yeah.
But we got
Worldwide,
Necro
man.
tonight.
Hey.
Brooklyn in
Yeah,
the
we got
building.
Necro tonight. Yes. Definitely,
Hell
man.
yeah.
A
You know,
legend
You
who
know,
been making
I'm learning again, once again.
Yeah.
I'm learning, man.
Yeah. Been doing
You know
the
what?
murder and death rap right there. Underground, he's always been in there. So it's like if you may not make it on the radio and stuff like that, but he's circulated. He's he's been here to stay. He's made his presence known. It's that hip hop you have to look, like hip hop always should be. You have to look for it. It's not just always spoon fed to you.
He's
There's some
definitely an
good ones
underground
there.
legend, dog. I mean, like, I want to
Yeah.
play his music, but I can't because, I mean, he got 5.4 million views on videos. You know what I'm saying? We will get flagged,
He goes
strikes. This dude, he's big time. He's a legend in the underground. You know what I'm saying? And he's from the NYC.
That H in hip hop, that H in hip hop stands for hip hop, yeah. H hip hop, but it also stands for hungry too. So if you ain't hungry, you ain't gonna make your good hip hop.
Yep.
The hunger makes you make some good hip hop, man. The
You
hunger.
almost see something say hip hop, man. Come on. No. Yeah, whoa. Yeah.
No Diddy.
Oh, we got Necro in the Discord. All right.
It take camera motion.
If he's watching right now, tell him go in the voice channel. The voice channel will bring you right on, and then you won't be seen right away, but it will put you in. So if you're watching right now, Necro, it's an honor having you come on right now. I'm Blatonio Todd. It says no pants on the screen, but that's just because I'm logged into my son's account. Yeah, we'll talk about that another time. But my son's account. But yeah, we got Christopher Jordan. But if you're watching
What
right
up,
now, to walk you through a little
bottom right of the screen, hit that camera icon.
First go into the voice and the voice channels or whatever, and it'll bring you right on. Just hit to go into that, and then it'll ask you if you want to join, and all you do is just join, and you right on, brother. So if you're watching it, okay, yeah. Let me. I'm gonna dip out for a minute just to go.
I'm gonna let him know you jumping up in the Blatonio Todd's gonna jump in the Discord real quick. So you know what, Necro got some shit to talk about. I'm gonna play a little bit of this about what is this current events about what's going on in Gaza, Israel, Hamas, all that, the debate. And this we could probably play a little bit maybe, but I'm gonna play a little bit of it for y'all while Blatonio dips into the Discord to get so we can get Necro up in here. Because I know he's got a
all right, motherfuckers.
He's got a lot to talk about too.
Necro's back here, and this is gonna be my views on the whole Gaza situation.
Yeah, am I in the right one right now? That's what I was trying to see right now.
Making comments.
Yeah, I'm just right here, B. Hey, what's going on, man? You got the music playing right now?
Or agree with me?
I think so, but hold on. Let me see. I'm trying to see if
So basically,
if Necro sees me, I'm trying to see.
6 million Jews
Necro
were killed in the goal of killing the Jewish race.
Yeah, just tell him. Look, yeah, because I don't see him in the
same as what is
like you said. He's in the Discord though. Because he didn't.
Whatever the number of Palestinians were killed, which we do not know.
Okay,
Hamas
okay, cool. Yeah, I'm no pants. Yeah, there's no pants. Yeah, no pants. Yeah, it can help.
How can you trust the Hamas numbers?
Okay.
I mean, they're a terrorist. They're pieces of shit. So you can't trust their numbers. But regardless, let's say you do trust their numbers. We know that they hide behind civilians in many ways.
We got the man himself in the building. We don't even need to play this video anymore because we'll let him talk about it.
What's going on? What's going on?
Oh, brother, you just have should be a green camera icon that you can click. What up, dog? We got the man.
What up,
What's up now?
Shit.
What's going on?
Damn. What up,
man? You know,
I don't know when you come on, man. Shit. Yeah.
It's your
No,
runway.
man.
It's your runway, brother. It's your runway. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for coming on to the Hood Smokers podcast. It's your runway, bro.
Yeah. It's an honor. Like, we got Brother King X coming on, who's actually been Gutter actually's done I don't know if it's 1 or 2 shows with you, but also Brother King X, who's coming on, has done shows with you. I've been a long time
supposed
fan.
to see 4 of you now.
What's that?
Shout out, Brother King X.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did some shows with you out here in Detroit. I believe it was either at Harpo's or at Simon's. I can't remember, with Mr. Hyde. And then the Esham show out there in New York. When Esham came out there, our other co-host he hasn't tapped in yet. He'll be tapping in a minute. He was under the name Hallucinate, but now he's Brother King X. But y'all got a picture.
I just want to make sure I'm on here the way you want me.
Yeah. You're good. Yeah. We're good. We're live right now. Everybody's tapped in.
Man.
I should see 4
we live. We got you on big. Yeah.
We got you real big on the screen with the flyer next to you. We got Necro in the building, y'all.
Over to another phone, you'll be able to see yourself, man.
And I agree with the new Church of Vaping. They said anyone that turns their back on Necro's a turd and shit. Yeah.
What happened?
Right on, man.
Oh, in the chat, the new Church of Vaping said anyone that turns their back on Necro's a turd and shit. So.
Oh, no doubt.
Much love, dog. It's definitely an honor to have you on here when Brother King S told us that.
100%.
Like, you're definitely an underground legend. You know
I was getting into it like I just remember horrorcore.com and stuff, like when I first was turned on to it, like
horrorcore.com.
I know people have reviews about that, but somehow they got wind of your music and stuff. Yeah, horrorcore.com. It was like
I don't remember that website. For some reason.
Or it was like on AOL days. Horrorcore. It was like a.
You said that.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I remember they were sick with it or some shit.
That's why first.
The sickness website. I don't remember.
It was like
horrorcore.com.
Yeah.
Not really clearly do I remember one.
Oh, shit.
Should have been one, I guess, right? But yeah, I can't really remember one. Horrorcore.com. Yeah, it's not.
Because you had to dig for it, but that's how I discovered. That's how I discovered you and stuff, and like.
Oh, okay.
I know I Need Drugs was from the album, and then I like the stuff. Man, the one I'm gonna break break the cassette. Stab you with the plastic.
Yeah, we're a Detroit-based podcast. Yeah, but they're actually in Tucson right now, and our brother right here is from Staten Island. We touch all
right now.
all over the place. You know what I'm saying? But we're a Detroit-based podcast.
And then 2 of y'all are from Tucson.
I'm from Detroit. He's from Tucson.
You're from California.
Yeah.
Hey, you coming through, man.
Let's go, California.
We all over the place with it. You know what I'm saying? We just had DOC on, so now we jump into another legend. Yeah, we had DOC on a couple nights ago, Saturday night.
On Drink Champ.
Yeah, the same day. He came on live when they premiered that. After they premiered on Drink Champs, we had DOC. We actually had Mr. G from Drink Champs on here. So we rock with Drink Champs. We're cool and shit.
I'm curious to see what they were talking about, though. Like, I'm up on DOC from when he had his song Funky Enough. I remember that shit being played on Video Music Box back in the day. So I know DOC from the beginning, but I guess, his voice got fucked up. And I don't think most people know what he was doing after that. We didn't see him. So the documentary that they're talking about is claiming that he's done all this albums. Shit. I don't know.
You hit it right on the nail, because now, like with the DOC, when we was talking to him, it's like to me, these are my own words, not the DOC's words. These are my own words.
Yeah.
AI would work out good for somebody that didn't have a voice.
Well, DOC said that is an option that he's looking into. DOC said he is looking into that. We did discuss that in the interview and shit. He did say that's something he's looking into.
That's definitely interesting.
He got the lyrics.
The only thing that comes to mind is So what's he gonna do? He's just gonna start his career like as if it was brand new, and just like, and I mean, well, if Dre puts you out, that's pretty big. If he gets Dre to produce his shit, and then he comes out with the vocals, where he records them with the voice he has, and then has AI turn them into not sounding as, as raspy or whatever. I mean, it could work. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm just curious. Is he going to come out
that's what I said. Like
on Aftermath, or is he just
I
coming
think
out?
I'm kind of curious. Yeah,
that would work. I think it would work the best for him. It would work the best for the DOC.
Yeah.
And instead of any other MC, because any other MC ain't got no excuse to be bad rappers.
Did he say he was going to come out with Dre?
He didn't actually say that. He's got a documentary that's coming out that got shelved. Like he calls them the powers to be. He doesn't know which door to go in. You know what I'm saying? Through and shit. But
yeah, but that was weird when he said that, because if he's connected with Dre and he's best friends with Dre, he should have the best doors available. Like that should just be a given. That he would just tell Dre, "Yo, Dre, hook me up with the proper door." Well, why would DOC struggle in 2024 when he's Dre's best friend, right? I mean,
Thank you.
I'm curious.
Yeah.
What he's gonna do? That'd be interesting.
Me too. Yes.
That would be awesome if he actually came out with a Dre produced album, and then fucking revived his career and actually made fans, and that would be a blessing for somebody like him.
The sickest shit, man. That'd be the sickest shit. You know what?
I wonder if he still has it. I mean, he was dope back then, but that was 1990. So, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, he's been behind the scenes like ghostwriting. Like when he was ghostwriting for a lot of stuff, he's ghostwriting for Snoop.
His pen might still be sharp? You think he might?
Yeah, his pen is still sharp.
Okay, yeah, I would definitely want to hear that. That would be that would be mad interesting. But it's got to be Dre beats. I don't really want to hear him on anybody else. I think Dre needs to pick up where it left off.
Yeah, for sure.
And that would have everybody's interest, because I don't think anybody would not want to hear it. Everybody would be like, DOC on Dre beats? Yeah, I got to hear that.
Right.
And if it's good, then that's crazy. That's a fucking interesting story, revival story that he's got going on.
That's the machine. He's got the machine.
I don't think anybody's been thinking about him, for so many years. And it's like, yeah. But no doubt. Shout out to DOC.
Yeah, much love DOC.
Straight up, man. Yeah.
We got the legend Necro in the building. Why don't we get into a little bit about Necro? When did you fall in love with hip hop?
When did I fall in love with hip hop?
Yeah, not actually take rapping.
Probably in the projects. Just hearing it out the window. Probably heard. I was able to recite "Lottie Dottie" first. You know what I'm saying? That was which is interesting, because Snoop did "Lottie Dottie" on his first album. So it's like that seems to be like maybe the introduction to a lot of people to hip hop.
Right.
Like, something Slick Rick and Dougie Fresh. But yeah, I was able to do that song when I was like really young, like 10 or 9. And even before, first I learned Lottie Dottie, but then I got into heavy metal and became a metal guitarist, and then went back into hip hop when I saw that we couldn't get a record deal. I guess we gave up. I was expecting to be signed to the same people that had signed, people like Sepultura and Obituary. I basically wanted to get a record deal with Roadrunner Records, and they rejected us.
Oh, yeah.
And I think we knew nobody was doing hip hop in '90. So being a white kid, we thought that, not only did we love it, but we thought that angle was more unique. Like being a metal dude, we just got rejected. We thought we were dope. Thinking back, I don't think we were seasoned enough. I mean, we weren't on the level of Obituary and Sepultura. So, I understand now why we got rejected. But so I think, we had been getting into hip hop. We've been living in the projects. So, hip hop was around us in Brooklyn, New York and all that. So I think we felt, at that time, we could do hip hop, and also we're different, you know what I mean? Because we're white kids. So, there's nobody really white doing it. The only people that were white doing it in 1990 that I knew of was Vanilla Ice, and maybe Cypress had come out. I think Cypress dropped in 90 or 91. Yeah. And we were heavily into Cypress when they dropped. The Cypress is Latino,
and
you have Muggs in there.
I think too, young black teenagers was doing it too.
See, young black teenagers I didn't like. I thought they sucked. I didn't like the fact that they used that name, young black teenagers. I thought that was
today was his birthday, homeboy's birthday.
I've seen them rhyme before.
Did you hear that? It was kind of like a name that was like almost like on a spinner where they got that name. Actually, they didn't.
Yeah, I mean, I understand where they were coming from. I mean, they were being produced by the Bomb Squad,
I
which
thought they was dope.
Public Enemy.
Public Enemy.
I never liked their music. I mean, the biggest song they had was "Tap the Bottle, Twist the Cap." It was kind of corny in my opinion, but no hate or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just I wasn't feeling it. You know what I mean? Being who I was,
young white teenagers.
I was just like, yeah, I'm not feeling this shit. I didn't like the name just because I knew it was already gonna put a fucking weird, vibe in the air. Black people are gonna be like, "What the fuck is this?" Yeah. And I was like, I wouldn't want to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just not a good name. But probably jealous of just like, fuck these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, in my head, probably just looking at them like, I'm dope. Fuck them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right. No.
I've been jealous in my lifetime. I've been on some fuck them shit. I mean, I'm going to keep it real. I think every rapper at some point or every point is like, fuck the opposition.
You have to be, because now you got to feel like you the best. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you're the best.
It's one thing. Hey. Yeah, and hip hop's fucked up. So like, you'll reach out to people, especially at the beginning. You'll try to bond with people, and then people will front on you, and then you'll become even more like, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? So enough people front on you, it becomes fuck everybody. You know what I'm saying? Now you don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Now it's it's all about me. Hip hop's very
not
narcissistic.
For me though, but I hear you. Yeah.
Hip hop's very narcissistic. I mean, bottom line, you need to think you're the shit. If you don't think you're the shit, I mean, look at who are the best rappers. You know what I mean? Everybody thinks.
Hey, everybody know. Look at Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes know he's the shit.
Right.
Well, Busta Rhymes is kind of a dick. I met Busta Rhymes early on. I was a big fan of Leaders in the New School. When Leaders in the New School dropped, that Charlie
Brown and
Dinko D.
They were dope. They were dope as hell. I was very into.
Just another case of that PTA. Case of that
PTA. Rhymes, the mighty infamous, always misbehaving and mischievous. Like, he was hard. You know what I'm saying? And they dressed pretty ill. It was like the whole thing was flavor. But I remember right around the time, maybe Busta started going solo, and we ran into him in Manhattan, and he was walking around like he was all that. Like, everybody needs to bow down to him. Now, I'm already a young Necro, so I'm kind of like, fuck out of here. You know what I mean? And he was kind of disrespectful to people. Basically, my brother was doing the register at the store that I was working in. We were, at that point, we were still working jobs. Right. You know what I'm saying? So all these in Manhattan on Broadway. So actually, my father had a store on Broadway called Fat Jeans and Shoes. And it was a huge store on Bleecker and Broadway. So we were the workers. My father, young Necro, 12 years old, I had to go work and do security, do the sneakers, all this fucking dumb shit, being put through hell. One of the 100 jobs I've had. I've worked everywhere. before becoming fully Necro, never having to work ever again, which I haven't worked anywhere for 20 years.
Oh,
I worked every fucking job. So basically, Busta comes in. So a lot of people come into the store because it was Manhattan. So you were bumping the rappers. And Busta, he was just being disrespectful. Just real fucking. Maybe he ain't disrespectful anymore. You know what I mean? But that was back then.
Yeah, but
That might have been like
Busta Rhymes is
93.
no joke, man. Busta Rhymes is no joke, man. That's why a
But
lot of people
Okay,
don't remember.
he's okay. I mean, here's what I'll say about Busta Rhymes.
Like on the
Busta Rhymes got hit after hit. Busta Rhymes can do shows on a level people can't do shows because he actually has like 30 fucking hit records. I can't name them all off, but I watched them because I played Rock the Bells with him. I was on Rock the Bells when Busta was also one of the dudes on Rock the Bells. And I saw him do his set, and it was crazy because it was one hit after the other. And I had respect for him just on that. Besides always knowing Busta, you know, basically it's kind of fucked up when you meet people that you grew up idolizing and they're assholes.
Right.
You don't like them no more. You don't like
you right about that.
You know what I mean?
Right about that one.
Don't meet your heroes. Don't meet your heroes.
Listen, I've had people that hate my guts because they met me and I didn't think I did anything wrong. But you end up hearing, "Oh, I met Necro." Blah, blah, blah. So it is, you know,
Great.
it is what it is. You could listen, I could be the nicest guy, but some guy says something stupid to me, and I got to check him and be like, "What you say? Shut the fuck up." And he's gonna take it like, "Oh God, I ruined his life." You know what I mean? He never listened to me again. But you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's like
that's it right there.
What it is. But
it is what it
yeah,
is,
I
man,
just mentioned that not because I want to create any beefs between, let's say, me or Busta or whatever. But Busta don't give a fuck who I am. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I talk about people like Busta, Busta's not in our world. He's in some other fucking commercial world. Like there's certain rappers that won't acknowledge you. They don't even fucking acknowledge you. They're in like mainstream, you know, just a different world, man. Get, you know, like the award shows and all that. Necro, I don't I don't get acknowledged in that world. So I don't give a fuck.
Me
really.
either.
You know
I
what I mean?
don't care either.
I don't try to be in that world either way.
Hell
You know
no.
what I'm saying? Because I mean, what do I put out that they're gonna fucking feature? They're gonna feature dead body disposal. They're gonna feature human trafficking. They're gonna feature licking pussy. They're not gonna feature anything I put out in that world. So I'm not even pursuing it. You know what I mean? But like, you know, it is what it is. You see people who I would never expect to blow up, like Killer Mike.
The reason why
like
you think somebody out there ain't doing nothing. How's somebody not gonna be doing nothing and still making money? They ain't doing nothing.
And make money?
All they doing is sitting there, laying down in the bed. Get up.
If you're not doing nothing, you're not gonna make money. Unless you're
but
rich.
some people do. But that's how you know.
You got to be doing something if money's coming in. There's something being done. Money don't just come to you for no reason unless you're rich and your parents are giving it to you. But if you come up from the dirt, ain't no money coming to you unless you figured some shit out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You was bringing up Killer Mike. Killer Mike.
There's a lot of hustle. So, you know, if you figure out the hustle that's going to bring you the paper, then you'll get it. You know what I mean? There's many ways, you know, to hustle. You know what I'm saying? I hustle the only way I know how to, you know?
Right.
Yeah, oh, hell yeah.
You know, but I'm not like the best hustler on the planet. You know what I'm saying? Master P might be better than me on a whole nother level.
Oh,
There's
Master
a lot
P
of
is
dudes
dope.
that are iller. I mean, you know, like I just mentioned him because he's an example of somebody who, you know, he's to be admired.
I don't know if you've seen that. Did you see that post about like Master P? And he's like talking about like how like Patti LaBelle pies wasn't really Patti LaBelle pies. They were really sold by somebody else, but Patti LaBelle had her name on it, so she only got 10% of the earnings of the pie.
Well, that would make sense because that's just a license deal.
But Master P came out. Talk about Master P. Master P came out and said, "You see how much worth was on Patti LaBelle's name, and she could have did it herself."
But that's just business. I mean, the fact is, somebody probably went to Patti LaBelle, was like, "I want to license your name. I'm gonna give you this and that."
Exactly.
She agreed. Ain't nobody put a gun to her head. You know what I'm saying? But Master P's probably saying somebody like her. See, if she ain't hustling her own shit, she ain't gonna get 90 to 100%. If somebody else is doing all the work, you know what I'm saying? Let's say blah blah blah. Man A steps to her. He's like, I got all the money. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do this. I want to do pies. Can I use your name? Patti LaBelle probably let a lot of people do shit with her name. I'm assuming someone like her, like she's like soul legend. She's probably gotten more fucking offers than most people can imagine.
Yeah.
Patti LaBelle, I'm sure she's been offered a lot of shit, perfumes and fucking, you know what I'm saying? But it comes down to she's not a Master P probably. She's not the type that's gonna do everything herself. She probably ain't a businesswoman on that level. See, Master P is a different dude. He's different because Master P is
an animal.
In a way, Master P is more a businessman than a rapper.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Patti LaBelle is probably 1,000 times more a singer than an entrepreneur. Probably, if she's only getting 10% of her pies.
Right.
Probably
what I really want to say, I can't talk about it right now. But what I really want to say, I can't say it. Can't say it.
Why you can't say it? We should be able to say everything.
Hey, forget that. I ain't trying to get shut down.
Well, anyway,
I'm not sure
Patti LaBelle, you know what I'm saying, is fucking a legend. I'm sure she got a lot of money. I'm sure Patti LaBelle ain't hurting. Yeah. So whether she gets that money off the pies or not, you know what I'm saying? I would think she's very well off. Unless she totally got fucked her whole career.
Look at Snoop. Snoop said he learned his hustle from Master P. Master P taught him the business side of the hip hop shit. He was just a rapper till he got.
I learned my hustle from Master P before.
That's what
Snoop learned his hustle from Master P. Necro learned his hustle from Master P. Snoop came after. I made my label off of the fact that Master P inspired me, and that was before Snoop got with him. That was, you know, Snoop. I don't know what year Snoop got with him, but you know, Master P. I know.
Late 90s.
Sure. Either way, the point is, Master P is definitely the man. You know what I'm saying? He's a different kind of breed. I don't really think he releases any great music anymore, but I don't think he has to. I look at the run he had. He had a run where he was dropping like 150 albums, right, in a row.
Yeah,
and making royalties. He's making royalties off all those 150 albums, bro.
Yeah,
he's still making royalties.
Well, he's a beast.
Well, I was gonna say, I think he was probably smarter in business also about that. You know, like he's on the ramen noodles too. He's got, you know, the ramen noodles.
Yeah, I saw that. You got the he's got cereal.
Ramen noodles.
Shit. I think getting into the cereal game is probably harder for someone like him or even me, because I ain't got no fucking idea how the fuck to make a cereal. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Even though I'm white, I have no clue what I would do. So I think for Master P, that's like a whole new business. He just he had an epiphany, like, yo, we need to be making cereal. And that's smart, because if you become one of the official cereals, them shits are everywhere.
Yeah, right? Trying to compete with Kellogg's, that's a motherfucker trying to compete with Kellogg's.
You gotta be making billions. You gotta be billions. So I guess Master P's logic is shit. If they make the billions, I just need a little percentage. If I could get like a 1%, if Master P's cereal is 1%, that's got to be like 100 million already.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he's definitely smart. Honestly, I would be curious to know what kind of business the cereal is doing now. Is he doing good with it? Because I don't know. You know
actually, allegedly, I just be thinking about some stuff. Allegedly, him and Snoop Dogg got a lawsuit going against Walmart and them because they always
You
had
fronted on them?
Snoop cereal and the Master P cereal back in the back on the back shelves and not in the main aisle with all the rest of the cereal. So
yeah,
they had,
that's some corny shit.
yeah, they were stacking it.
Not to defend Walmart, because obviously, I mean, Walmart's a great business if you study it, Sam Walton and all that. But I'm saying, if you look at Walmart, they're corny. They're fronting on hip hop. They probably see some hip hop shit and they're not putting it out there, which is whack. And honestly, Master P should get $100 million from Walmart on some bullshit. Like, yo,
he
fronting
will,
on us
or more.
But yeah, whatever the fuck he decides to sue them for. But I'm saying, that's crazy because Snoop is pretty much like for the children. Like, he's one of those artists that's so big that he could do little children's cartoons. So
he hangs out with Martha Stewart and shit.
But if you look at cereal, there's never been ever a dude. You know when they used to be shit like what Snoop is and Master P is doing in the 70s. Remember they used to have like fucking that faggot fucking what's that homo's name? Bruce Jenner. He's now Caitlyn. They would have like Bruce Jenner Cheerios, and they would have the Hulk cereal, and they had fucking.
He was on the Wheaties.
Yeah, Wheaties.
Right, he was on the Wheaties. Yeah, the Wheaties. Yeah, I remember you would be a pussy if you was eating Wheaties back then. That was like pussy cereal in school. You eat your Wheaties,
you eat your Wheaties.
Oh my God, man.
But,
if you was playing sports and want to eat your cereal like Popeye eating his spinach, eat your Wheaties, baby.
But yo, that's the crazy shit though. Like they used to involve people in shit. Yeah. They had like a Star Trek cereal and shit back then, but I think it didn't work out.
Mr. T.
They had Mr. T too, and I think I'm assuming it didn't work out. So probably because they got conglomerates over this shit, and like this. Let's keep it real. The people that make the cereal is the food industry. They're the reason we're all dying of sugar, and we're fucking people are having early heart attacks. So those people are scumbags. Not only are they scumbags pushing fucking sugar on everybody, but why wouldn't they be scumbags and be like, not only are we gonna kill everybody, but we got a monopoly on this killing shit. We ain't. If you really think about it, just think about how sick it is. Technically, Master P selling cereal, that ain't good for the ghetto, because the ghetto don't need more cereal because it's sugar. No. That shit is garbage. And any way you look at it, cereal for 95% of the time is sugar garbage. Kids don't need to be eating everyday sugar. So the shit is fucked up anyway. You know what I mean? So, but I'm not hating. Shit, I wish I could sell a cereal and kill
what
people.
you just said, like I don't even mean to interrupt, but it's like, damn. So as far as the way I heard it, we still selling crack then. As far as
Well, come on, think about the food industry. If you know what's fucked up, you go into Whole Foods. I did a whole little Whole Foods thing at one point. I'm going to Whole Foods thinking like I'm eating healthy. Everything that they sell healthy in Whole Foods, there's a version right next to it that's the shitty version. Now, why is Whole Foods supposed to be the place for good shit? And you go there thinking you're going to eat good, and you go to the aisle to buy the apple juice, and right next to the light, healthy apple juice is the shitty one.
Right.
Well, it's kind of like
they still want to make money. They still want to make money off of crack. Whole Foods
vegetarian and a steak. Like you have a vegetarian and you have a steak in the aisle. You got the vegetable aisle across from the steak aisle. Yeah, man. I hear you.
Listen, Whole Foods is scumbags, bro, because what happens is you go through the aisles, and then once you get to the deli section, there's nothing but garbage. Cakes and bread and all this shit. And I remember I'm going there to try to fucking eat healthy, and I end up walking out with unhealthy shit.
Right.
And I'm like, these motherfuckers. And not only that, they're charging 3 times more than a regular spot.
Yeah.
I'm like, these motherfuckers are foul. And that's because they want to get that market. They figure you're going to come there for the healthy shit, but you're also going to leave with some of the unhealthy shit. So they make even double the money. Yo, they got their own brand called 356 or something that sells healthy shit. and they sell the unhealthy fucking version. So you'll get the iced tea with all the sugar in it, and then you'll get the light unsweetened one that's good for you.
Right.
I'm like, yo, that's like putting crack in my face.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm going in to try to eat healthy.
You're getting the cocaine with the fentanyl in it right there.
Basically, I mean, if you really think about it,
all the food. Yeah.
Listen, the food industry is foul, basically. Okay, this is why people are obese, and this is it don't even matter if you're skinny. People get cancers and all these. Everybody dies. Bottom line, everybody's gonna get some fucking type of shit. I don't give a fuck if you're fat or you're skinny. You're gonna get something happening to you at some point. Like once you hit 40 or 50 or 60, there's gonna be some kind of medical shit. Because it's like a random lottery.
You can't shit.
The Grim Reaper hits you with something before he gets you. He's like, yeah, I'm waiting. I'm going to hit you with this colon cancer. I'm going to hit you with this, whatever. Everybody gets hit with something. It's all different for each person. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, then there would be people that live forever. So even the healthiest motherfucker dies. So the food industry just makes it easier for you to die quicker. They just killing us quicker. You know what I'm saying? Because
and they sell the unhealthy shit cheap as fuck. Like you can go get a honey bun or a nutty bar or something cheap, Little Debbie cheap as fuck. But you want a protein bar, you got to pay $5 for the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't want you to eat
the protein bar got hidden sugars in it.
Yeah.
They got the protein bar got hidden sugars in it listed as sucralose and dextrose and maltodextrin, which basically affects your blood sugar the same fucking way. I know all this shit because I'm diabetic. Okay. So, you know what I'm saying? Part of me for pissing, but I got to let it loose. But yeah, basically, I'm pretty much aware of all their games. You know what I'm saying? But funny enough, even being aware of all these games, I'm still addicted. You know what I'm saying? I've never been addicted to drugs before, as far as the fucking typical drugs. Yeah. Cocaine or shit like that. It's just my drug of choice is cocaine, is sugar, and sugar is like heroin.
Right.
For me, it is. You know what I'm saying? Because I drink some shit or a drink or something, and I get high. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm on cloud 9. And if I don't have my fucking sugar drink or chocolate milk or fruit punch or some shit, like I start. Or soda, I start going bananas. I can't just drink only.
Yeah. I can relate.
That's addiction. You know what I'm saying? They got us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And you know what's crazy? The people that got us, these rich mummies, they're all gonna die too from the same fucking shit we're all gonna do. They're also fucking drinking their own soda. Same fuck face that's pushing the soda on us, who has $1 billion in his fucking thing. He's probably gonna fucking die from the same shit too.
Yeah.
Probably. I mean, what is he?
You don't care. He's gonna go. He's not. He's gonna go underground, bro. He's going straight underground.
He's gonna drink clean
He's
water.
gonna be blacked out with everything. He's gonna go underground.
Yeah, but he's fucking kids probably. So he has some other problem.
Yeah. See, real talk.
Like your man Puffy. That's what happens when you become a billionaire. You become a faggot.
No Diddy over here. Yeah, it's like no Diddy here.
That's what happens with the billionaires. They become faggots because they be getting pussy so much. Pussy becomes boring to them.
Yeah, freaky
Diddy. A lot of pussy
Diddy freaky
at the beginning.
Oh,
and then Puffy decided.
Yeah, none of that.
I don't like. Yeah. Puffy decided, damn, I don't like pussy no more. He became a faggot because he realized
he wanted the ass pussy. Yeah.
He wanted some other shit.
He wanted boochie.
You know
he
wanted some other shit.
He wanted some boochie.
And now it's hard to listen to Big.
He's trying to take 50 Cent shopping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It is hard to listen to Biggie now.
I like when you do that, Daddy. What kind of shit? I like when you do that, Daddy. I'm like, what? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I like when you hustle and tussle and bustle like that, Daddy.
And what's more fucked up is everything Bad Boy dropped, he got to talk on or say something on. So it fucked the whole track up as soon as you hear his voice now because you know how he's laying and shit. It's like, damn, I can't even listen to this shit. Like, this used to be my shit.
Don't drop the soap. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that dude, but
Yeah. No,
I haven't paid attention to him in fucking years. I mean, yeah, I don't keep up on that dude. And so now all of a sudden, he's like on the radar for being a pedophile and doing what crazy
sex
shit.
trafficking, all that shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's
you know, that's crazy because you get all this money and now you got to start doing all this foul shit. Like, you can't just chill. You know what I mean? Give me that money. I'll just chill, man. I ain't going nowhere.
It's got to be an addiction or something, dog.
But this dude, he's got to be extra. You know what I mean? He's got to fucking try to enslave dudes and do faggot shit.
And they have tunnels under your house too. That kind of shit.
He was always
that connect to the Playboy
Damn,
mansion.
bro, them tunnels stretch out far too, bro.
To the Playboy mansion.
Yeah, his asshole tunnels.
Yeah, his asshole tunnels. I was just about to. Damn,
Puffy is an asshole from what people say. You know what I'm saying? He probably
don't
ran into him ever, like or done.
Probably don't treat. I never ran into him. Nah, I've never had the displeasure meeting Puffy.
He sucks all the power. If he sees you glowing, like if you like, Puffy seems like the type of dude, like when you're around him, like if he sees you glowing, like he want to try to take your shine away from you. You know what I mean? Like it was like, hey, I'm taking it.
But yeah, take that. I'm gonna take that
security.
I mean, he's a scumbag. I mean, the second Biggie died, the dude was on the fucking Grammys doing "Missing You," which was covering Sting. I mean, that dude, he didn't fucking waste any time. He was Biggie's dead. I better get busy. Like I thought that was creepy back then. I was like, wow, this dude
that was straight creepy.
Like already, like this dude's already on the Grammys with a song. But like the crazy thing is, I'm not saying what he should do or not. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Who am I to say? I'm just a person giving my opinion. But I thought that was crazy because he's putting the song out and it's being sold, and it's like it's not even like he's just doing like a Grammy tribute. Like he put a whole single out. Like ready to make money, you know what I'm saying? Like that was crazy. He had the shit ready. Like Biggie died, and he called the producer. He's like, "Yo, we got to make a song immediately. The Grammys is coming up." He got ready.
Dropped a solo album, his only solo album.
Did you ever get the chance to meet Biggie? Or like just
Biggie,
I know that's just
nah. Biggie, but I remember when Biggie dropped. You know, Party and Bullshit was the first that I heard from him because that was being played on the underground New York radio stations. And I thought the shit was dope. I liked it. I didn't like the fucking Love You Big Papa and all that shit. I thought that shit was corny.
Yeah, like when
Junior Mafia like really had like Biggie's back, because I've been to a lot of places. Like I know from being from New York, you know about the Parrot Club and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like all those Manhattan clubs.
Not familiar with that, but I know that when he came out, fucking
the Palladium.
I didn't like Juicy. Like for some a person like me, it was too commercial. It was too at that time. I thought the shit was corny. I thought the lyrics were good. Like I was like, yo, Biggie's nice. I already knew Biggie was dope, but you could see real quickly what Puffy was trying to do with him. You know, make him
commercialize
all that. I didn't like it. I'm listening to Kool G Rap at the time. Like in my head, I want to see Kool G Rap blow up. Right. But you know, I'm understanding that G Rap don't have that kind of team. That's the problem. Everything's about the team you got. So you know, G Rap didn't really have a team. He just got a deal. He got some money, had the video, but he didn't really have a Puffy behind him that was gonna blow him the fuck up. Biggie had a dude telling. I'm pretty sure Biggie probably told him, "I don't want to get on this Juicy shit." And I think Puffy said, Biggie didn't want to do it, and he told him, "Yo, you need to do it. You need to do it. You need to do it."
He want to do it. He got it in his ear, yeah.
So you know what I mean. So Biggie, I mean, that's what's good about Puffy. You know that he's good at molding people. I guess you know that's his main. That's his main thing.
And I was gonna say molding them in different ways for some artists, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you got to touch the pottery.
That's his thing. I mean, Puffy's good at molding.
Hey, the great Molesto. Ha 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 ha. Great Molesto.
He has his purpose. Listen, he's good at making money. The guy was good at making money. Everything he touches is a hit. That's why he's valuable to the people, who are above him, who have money. They put Puffy in place because they know he's going to deliver record sales. You know what I'm saying? Where real hip hop dudes, we can't deliver the record sales. That's what's kind of fucked up, because you'll have real hip hop heads and real artists, and they can't get the sales that
not unless
Puffy will get. Over. And no, but that's fucked up though, because it's the fans are fucked up. So like the fans, they're not really supporting the artists like that, but the girls are supporting the commercial shit. So like the underground heads will be like, nah, I'm not buying this record. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tape it. I'm gonna dub it.
Right.
So that dude fails, but then Puffy puts out some commercial shit, and all the girls buy it, and now Puffy has more power, and he's gonna put out more commercial shit. So then he's gonna put out Little Kim. I'm not saying Little Kim sucked or anything, but she was obviously like a female, like a Nicki Minaj of the time. So this is why you see people like G-Rap and all the shit that I consider real hip hop didn't blow up. It doesn't blow up because of the business, because the business is made to blow up corny shit like fucking MC Hammer, let's say. Right? I mean, that's why he blew up.
MC Hammer was way before ahead of his time.
And low key, MC Hammer was a gangster and shit. Yeah. MC Hammer was a gangster.
Yeah, but I don't care about all that. Him as a gangster. I know people talk about that, but we're not talking about him as a person. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're just talking about his music. Musically, it was dope, but it was mad commercial. It wasn't. Yeah. It wasn't nothing like what was being done.
Hey, everybody had a guilty pleasure. My guilty pleasure, had two guilty pleasures: MC Hammer and Vanilla Ice.
When you think of
you come to my house in the morning time, and you're driving your car, and you hear Vanilla Ice playing outside my door. By the time you hit my door, I got that motherfucker turned off with some Rakim on that motherfucker, man. Like, hey,
I mean, when Vanilla Ice came out, I thought the shit was whack as fuck. But if I look back at it now, I kind of respect what he did, only because, I mean, the guy supposedly makes $1 million a year since then, off of the record, just because it exists.
Right.
So it's like you can't really hate on it like that, because technically he wasn't just some fad. Like even though he was, his shit still sells. But I mean, at the time,
me too.
He was a little lame.
What about third base? You got an opinion on third base?
Third base at the time was dope.
That was my awesome. Until they ruined it for themselves. Yeah, like
listen, MC Search is corny.
Yeah, he was here in Detroit for a while on a radio show for a while.
He was out there. Yeah, I know that, right? Yeah. MC Search in general, like, he was dope during Third Base when they dropped their first 2 albums, but he was still kind of looked at like a tryhard with the flat top, and he would be dancing like he looked like an asshole. But I was a fan of Third Base.
Yeah.
But you understand, I met Search early on when Third Base stopped, because then he got with my brother and they did nonfiction together. So I really early.
Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, that's right.
And I really early I got to deal with Search, and we both didn't like each other.
Okay.
He was an asshole.
Yeah.
The first thing Search says to me, one of the first things he says is, "Yo, I want to make shit that Raekwon loves." He says to me, I'm a young Necro now. And I'm like, I answered him back. I'm like, why are we going to make shit that Raekwon likes? I mean, I'm trying to make shit I like. I'm not trying to make shit another man likes.
Right.
I thought he was corny for that. I had a problem in my brain because of Search, because he said, bad guys wear black. Must have been a white guy that started all that. I thought he was just a corny ass kisser. I was like, this dude he ain't got no pride. Because I'm from the projects, and I'm fighting all types of kids all day. And I'm just like, I'm not that ass kiss type of dude. He was an ass kiss. Like, he would try to get black people to like him. You know what I mean? And be like, I'm from Far Rock, and yeah, I
Try
thought he was kind of like corny.
try to get my environment and stuff. Yeah, like
I respected him, but thought he was corny. It's hard. I think a lot of people, if you ask them in general, they'll tell you that. Like, yeah, third base was great, but Serge was a little corny with the way he seemed like a tryhard. Now me, I'm in the projects. I'm getting into beef every day. I'm not trying to kiss nobody's ass. I'm like, you're gonna respect me for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm a white boy, whatever. Like, it shouldn't even be about that. It should just be about, is my shit official or is it not? You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to hear all that, you know, where people would say shit to me and be like, yo, you know, you're a white kid. Or anytime that shit came in my face, it was beef. I was ready to fight. You know what I mean? Like, nah. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna make this about that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because that was the easy way for people to try to front on you real quick, especially if you were nice and they were jealous. They would try to front on you on that. Like, nah, you're gonna judge me on the lyrics. If my rhymes ain't dope, cool. But everybody was calling me the white Coogee rap as a little kid, so you couldn't really say I wasn't dope. I wasn't trying to hear all that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It was like, nah. So I had a whole different kind of upbringing than Serge did. Serge was more like the ass kisser of the people that had the power, so he could fit in. I was more like, fuck the people that got power. You're gonna respect me.
I see what you're saying
that
too.
50 Cent attitude. That 50 Cent attitude, how he had it with Supreme. I was more like that with the people in my hood. So I used to fight everybody.
What you know about Pete Nice? What you know about
I
Pete
was about
Nice?
to ask you about
Pete
Pete.
Nice,
If you ever
I don't know much about him. I never met him. Pete Nice was dope. I liked, you know, his rhymes.
Lay back.
Yeah. I don't know much. Yeah, I don't know much about him or you know, his upbringing or anything. But just as a fan, I liked him. I thought he was good. You know what I mean? I think it's kind of weird how they just fell off though, and just stopped it. Yeah. How do you do third base and then you don't do hip hop anymore? Like me, I'm doing hip hop 30 years now. I'm not stopping. I'm dropping a single with Big
me
Twins.
either.
Yeah. I'm dropping a single with Big Twins on fucking 412. You know what I mean? Like them dudes just stopped. I think there's a difference between major label dudes and independent dudes. Independent dudes do it for life because we never got our fucking props, like the proper world record sale, Grammys. We didn't get those props. So for us, it's forever till the death. But these major label guys, because they blew up, they went on Arsenio, they kind of all feel like they did it in that little 2 years. And so a lot of rappers, if you notice, that blew up and had like a couple of years, they kind of fall off. They don't really do nothing fire
they thought that money was going to change their life, but it didn't.
You know what's crazy? Us independent dudes figure out how to make money independently, and then major label dudes never figured out how to make money independently. So a lot of them are working day jobs right now. So while me, I worked all my day jobs up to 16 till when I started selling drugs, and then I did Necro from 20 on. So I haven't worked in like 27 years. You know, I'm just living off of straight up hip hop money. A lot of them dudes are working day jobs. Like, I don't know what kind of jobs, but all different types. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because hip hop, I'm going to be honest with you. Hip hop for independence, it's not that much of a money maker. You see, I drop so much dope shit. I can only speak for myself. I drop so much dope shit that I make a lot of money off of digital, off of Spotify, off of YouTube. I get so much paper from all different angles that I don't ever have to work again. But a lot of rappers, they not really living like that, man. Like, if you look at their Spotify and they got like 30,000 monthly listeners, their check is very little. They're getting like 1,000 a month. They're getting like 1,000 a month. Most people, you can't live off that. So, like, hip hop is fucked up. Like, you're either super rich or you're probably super poor.
Yeah.
And all the old school dudes, they don't even get what the underground dudes get now.
Right.
Because Melly Mel is not getting probably. Melly Mel probably gets from appearances if people bring him plays. That's probably where most of his money comes from. But a lot of the old school, like, you know, the 80s old school dudes, they're not making no fucking money. And
No.
They was
you gotta be a hustler, man. If you ain't a hustler,
until they get a nice remix, they get a nice remix going on. You know,
like that Macklemore bullshit, Downtown.
Hell yeah.
That faggy song. I mean, it was dope because Mel was on it, but Macklemore was fucking trash.
Yeah.
Well, shit, you know, like one example of an underground artist that's from here, from Detroit, that made millions off it. brotherkingx. I know you know a lot about this, like Esham. I mean, he like kind of laid a blueprint for underground artists, like how to make money.
You know me, Esham and Necro did a show in Brooklyn years ago at this little piece of the restaurant.
I remember that.
Brooklyn. Remember we kicked it outside. We was talking about Slayer. We was smoking a blunt. All that shit.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, that was a dope show. That was a dope show. That was cool. That was. I think that was a Mr. Hyde show with Esham. It was them together. Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, man. You know, it's a whole different world, man. Underground and mainstream. You know, it's underground world. You just gotta really hustle, man. You need to be on your grind. You need to be on your grind, man, because the fans be shitting on you. Like you got to worry about keeping their attention. You do one thing wrong. You do one thing wrong, they be like, that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like
an obsessed fan, obsessed with you.
But mainstream, it's like you'll be underground and your shit's under a microscope by your fans. But you're a fucking Taylor Swift fan. You buying anything the bitch puts out without even a fucking thought. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a whole different mentality. The underground hip hop mentality, it's like it's almost like the fan wants to be you in his head. He's like, I rap as good as him. That motherfucker better appease me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Where it's a different world. It's a different, and not only that, a lot of us have old fans now too. So the fan base is turning into 40 and 50 now. It ain't 20-year-olds no more like it used to be. You know what I'm saying? 20-year-olds is listening to garbage now. Like
most of your fans are rappers now. Everybody's a rapper now, so most of your fans is rapping too. So, yeah,
it's crazy. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But like the 20-year-olds are listening to really whack shit. Like I'm talking like this, like singy-songy rap type shit, and then I can't even imitate it. Like I don't know how to do it. It's so whack. Like that shit that what's his name does, like a fucking A Boogie from the Hoodie, like that kind of singing rap shit. Like it's fucking gay sounding. Man, it's fucking gay. It sounds like dudes is about to fuck each other. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm old school. I guess old school is always gonna hate on the new, because I fucking hate the new school. I could say it straight up without any fucking regret. The new school fucking sucks dick. It's gay. Sounds like shit. I hate that trap garbage. Occasionally, you got some. Let me make one thing clear. Occasionally, there's dudes that can make good things. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like it used to be. It used to be 90% of hip hop was fire. Like you would turn on Video Music Box and everything that came on, J. Rue the Damager, Guru, Tribe Called Quest, like everything was flavor. Now it's like you might have something once in a while where somebody's being good and they might rap on a good beat. Yeah, but I can't take all that Migos type shit.
The variety, we even had like Biz Markie and shit, where there was a little bit of comic relief too. You know,
I just like I can't take that kind of like Migos type shit. Like I don't. For me,
love the Migos.
It's
gotta make me start crying. You're gonna make me start crying, bro. I like the Migos, damn it.
Yeah, no, I couldn't tell you one of their songs.
I tried to listen to them. I don't understand what the fuck they're saying. I don't understand what the fuck they're saying. I'm not trying to listen to hip hop to be listening to some motherfuckers from another country. Like I'm from Brooklyn, New York, man. I'm trying to. Rakim was clear. Yeah. Rakim rapped, it was clear.
Like
You
we
know what
thought
I'm
it
saying?
took years to
That's my
build. That's why I
standard.
say I'm rapping after the next one. You know,
That's my standard. You know what I'm saying? If you're not
Gotcha.
rapping clear like
Yeah.
G-Rap, Big Daddy
Yeah.
Kane, and fucking Rakim, like I'm not trying to hear it. And that's just me. In the end of the day, I'm obviously not the fucking majority. You know what I'm saying? I'm some old motherfucker to a lot of haters. I'm just some old motherfucker, but I'll be what I be.
Like
that man said, I'll be that.
I would call you a lyricist because there's rappers and there's lyricists. You know, like with.
Yeah, I'm definitely a lyricist because
And that's what I've always considered you,
I'll spend a whole week
lyricist.
writing a rhyme. If I wanted to, come on, man, I could write my shit in 10 seconds. You know, check this shit.
Yeah.
This shit is hot.
I feel you on
Everything
that
I
one.
do, I'll go spin the block. Make me run up on you with the motherfucking Glock. You don't want to beef with me, bitch, suck my cock. I wrote this rhyme right now and I'm gonna record it. Yo, you know I'm gonna stick my dick in your daughter. You don't want it. I mean, like, we could all rhyme like that, and it takes no thought. You know what I'm saying? But it's not gonna come. It's not gonna come out.
That multiple syllables. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
Like the shit I write, you could rewind the shit and be like, "What the fuck did he say?" You know what I'm saying? I write it for that purpose. I write it so it's not digested in the first listen. Because if you could digest it in the first listen, why would you want to hear it again? But you know, that could be debated too. I mean, in the end of the day, it's what you like. Really, music. Yo, there's dudes right now that none of us have heard of that are on Spotify with like 5 million fucking monthly listeners. And we'll be like, who is this motherfucker? And he could be like 19 years old. Somehow he has this fan base that none of us, it's not a Juggalo fan base. It ain't a Necro fan base. It's some other shit of some fucking hipster fucking little peep kids.
Right.
Some other shit.
But he's painting his face up. He got like a star or something like he could do.
No, not even. He's just totally a fucking herb. He's a fucking.
Oh, totally herb.
Could be anything.
Gotcha.
What I'm saying is, yo, go to any of these rappers. Go to like a rapper like Token, and then look at the fucking rappers listed on Spotify that are like him. It's gonna be 10 dudes you never heard of.
Yeah, I got
10 dudes you never heard of that got 2 million listeners each. And you're gonna be like, how the fuck this dude got 2 million? You know, and then you're gonna listen.
Bending over. They got it bending over. They bend over for it.
And the sad part is, you know, like the sound alikes. You know, the sound alikes.
Yo, then you're gonna listen to it, and you're gonna be like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah.
It ain't gonna sound like no gangstar shit.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna sound like no gangstar shit. It's gonna sound like
it's gonna sound like.
But they're sound alikes of the
they sound like ass. It's gonna sound like booty. That's what it's gonna sound like. Let's keep it real. We're gonna hear it, and it's gonna sound like booty. And if you get one of these corny kids, they're gonna be like, yo, that shit is hot. Yo, you boomer. You're a boomer. What do you know about what's hot? Oh, I get people telling me I ain't been relevant for 2 years. Like once they're mad at me, if a hater is mad at me, it goes from being on my dick to I ain't been relevant for 20 years. It goes like this. Yo, you're the shit, Necro. I've been listening to you for 20 years. You're one of my biggest influences. And I get into an argument with him, and I'm like, shut up, dickhead. He's like, you ain't been relevant for 20 years. How'd you just turn on me like that?
He reversed on you, yep.
How'd you just turn it on me like that? Like,
ain't the hate real? The hate is real as hell. The hate.
And since they don't like you now,
the haters will turn on you like quick, man. Like,
they're like Pisces. They're like Pisces. If you're a Pisces,
not
watch out.
One of your old songs, baby, baby, I get down on my knees for you. Remember what?
Hey, they got
That's a Dionne Warwick sample.
But those fans are doing that same shit. They get down on my knees.
Warwick. I just happen to be going through the records, listening, looking for shit.
Yeah.
I hear this bitch talking about getting on her knees. I'm like, what? That's a track right there. Baby, I get on my knees for you. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's hook that up.
Classic too. Yeah.
That was my first 12-inch too. I don't know what I was thinking. I just thought I was being clever on some porno shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people probably hated it. Women might have hated it.
Yeah, before Sex Assist came out, it was like Sex Assist.
Some women love you, some women hate you. They can't make their mind up. It's like they're on your dick, but then they hate you too because you're a misogynist.
That's day one and day two. Sometimes day one, loving the hell out you. Day
Yo,
two,
I had some bitch FaceTime me today, right? This bitch FaceTime me today. I didn't answer it because I'm like, where's this FaceTime coming from? So it's some bitch named Kelsey, right? She's a fucking tattoo bitch. So I don't remember her. And I text her. I'm like, why you FaceTiming me? Like, you know what I mean? I don't even remember you. She's like, oh, da da da. So I go and look her up, right? And I see on Instagram, the last message was me saying to her, hey, sexy. And she left me on read.
Damn.
So she seen my message, left me on read. I was probably like, fuck this bitch then. I reached out to her. I don't be chasing bitches.
Yeah.
So, like, bitches be chasing me. That's my mentality. Bitches got to be on my dick. I don't chase bitches. So I obviously stopped talking to her because I messaged her, hey, sexy, and she left me on scene. That was 5 years ago. So this bitch messaged me today out of nowhere. 5 years later, I'm like, oh, let me see, what you're at. And I tell her, and she's like giving me an attitude. And she goes, you're mad sensitive. I said, I'm not sensitive. I said, you fucking played me. I said, why should I give you any time of the day? Like, you fucking calling me like we friends or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's how bitches are. Bitches are gassed up. They think they're the shit. And they're not. They're fucking whores. And they need to be treated like fucking whores.
Fucking whore. You fucking whore.
But everybody got their own game. You know what I'm saying? I got my way. You know what I'm saying? My way is I don't chase. You know what I'm saying? Because
you're saying
Necro,
yeah, man.
It don't get you nowhere, in my opinion. But for some people, maybe it works. You know what I mean? Maybe
a lot of thirsty motherfuckers out there.
How they should do their thing. I can only speak for myself. Me personally,
man.
I don't chase hoes. You know what I'm saying? Because I got enough chasing me. So I deal with the ones that are interested in me. You know what I mean? Obviously, they got to be fly. But I'm not like chasing some bitch because she looks good and you know what I'm saying? Like I'll do the initiative, but hey, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. But you're not leaving me on scene. You're leaving me on scene like I'm like I'm nobody.
You're gonna be chasing around. Next thing you know,
not because you know how they are. Listen,
she's gonna pull her leg off. She's gonna pull her leg off. She's gonna pull her eyebrows off. She's gonna pull her eyes out. She's gonna pull her breast off and pull that big old butt off too. And you're gonna be stuck in the room with just a big old stick like a mannequin.
The way it works with these bitches is if the bitch wants you, she's not leaving the scene. She's gonna follow through. So I already know what this bitch is about. She probably has some dude she was into. And she, you know what I'm saying? That's how these chicks is. Like they play a lot of games and they rotate through dudes. Bitches is worse than men. They worse than men.
Yes. I've listened to like some tracks right there. That's some real shit that you mentioned also in tracks. So I
I mean, it is what it is. But everybody's got different games.
That's why they like to suck penis.
I got a low tolerance. I got a low tolerance for bullshit from bitches. Because I've had so many. When you have a lot of bitches, it's like I'm not sweating them no more. You know what I mean? Like I'm not hurting women, so it's like you can't use your pussy as something to get me to fucking change my manhood the way that my gangster, my pimpish ain't changing.
You got to have more than that. You got to have more than that.
You know what I mean?
Got to have more than the Harry Beaver. Got to have more than the Harry Beaver.
Listen, I might want it. It looks good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'm not fucking. I'm not gonna be like compromise myself. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna make myself feel whack.
Pussy laced in gold. There's not one pussy laced in gold.
Think he made the gold. It's not. You can't get it down for it at the pawn shop, like Willie D said.
Oh, Willie D, man. Cool. Willie D's ghetto boy shit was crazy. I love Willie.
Straight up, man. And Willie wrote most of all that shit too.
He wrote a lot of
crazy. Willie D's a scumbag too. I love Willie D, scumbag. He fucking posted up my I need drugs shit and didn't put my name. He posted up the I Need Drug shit, and it got like crazy millions of views on his post, and he didn't post up that it was Necro shit. He's a scumbag for that. But Willie D on the first Ghetto Boys album, that was bananas. His shit was crazy. I love what he did on that record. Man, I wish more records were like that, man. Not enough people put out records like that. Matter of fact, when I talked to G-Rap, and I tried to get G-Rap to be like the old G-Rap, with the way he used to talk about women, he won't do it no more. Because he said he has a daughter now.
Yeah, he is grown,
I can't
man.
get him back in that chamber. Like me, I'm still in that chamber. Because I don't have no daughter, and I ain't got no wife. So I'm still in the fucked up chamber. But G-Rap, he's out of the chamber.
Okay, but I gotta ask you, would that change you though? Like, cause I mean,
I don't know until I have a daughter.
Okay,
I don't know until I have a daughter. You know what I mean? I can't say like, you know. But I mean, I love my mother. You know what I'm saying? Unconditionally. But I don't look at it like the love I have for my mother. It's not like this little thought that's out here. You know what I mean? This little thought.
Yeah, you can have a daughter, all right.
That's my mother. A whole different story. You know, when I write rhymes, I'm writing my rhymes about the thought. You know what I mean? And let's keep it real. They're all thoughts. Go on Instagram, man. I'm talking if a girl is hot. I'm not talking about busted bitches. If a bitch got the assets, she's showing it off crazy now. So, like, come on, you a thought. You know what I mean? You're a thought. We all want to fuck you. You need to get fucked. I hope you get fucked. I don't care if you fuck me. Somebody's fucking you, bitch. That's the thing. Bitches be acting crazy. They'll be like, I ain't fucking you. Nah, but you gonna fuck somebody. Somebody's putting their dick in your ass. So I don't even care. Like, if you talk crazy to me, like, I'm not giving it to you. Let's say, like, you know, we all get into arguments with bitches occasionally. And a bitch, I don't care if you're not giving it to me. Somebody's asshole. Whoa. You know what I mean? You're getting it up your asshole. So, like, every bitch is getting fucked. That's the rule of the law. This is the law of the land. Every hole gets filled. Am I wrong? Every hole gets filled.
No, you're absolutely correct. You got people like
one way or another.
Man,
one way or another.
My wife hole don't get filled, bro.
No, but it's been filled. Is my point. Every hole has gotten or will get filled. So I would hope you're filling your wife's holes. If you're not doing it, I mean, at some point. But the point of the matter is, like, bitches be acting like their holes ain't getting filled, or like she's like punishing me. You're not gonna get to fuck this pussy. Nah, I don't want that. I'm not gonna get to fuck it. My homie's gonna get to fuck it. Or that dude over there is gonna fuck it. Somebody's fucking you, bitch. You doing the walk of shame no matter what, bitch. So I don't care. It makes me laugh. You know what I mean? Knowing that they're getting fucked either way. Because I wish the best for everybody. I've always been the type of player that I want everybody else to get off. Like, the whole crew could get it. Like, I'm not like a selfish type dude. Like, for instance, when Necro goes on tour, I get mad groupies, right? You know, like, I fuck 17 girls in 1 month, to give you an idea of the amount of bitches I get. So if I go on a tour, you know, I'm getting mad bitches. I make sure the whole crew gets. You know what I mean? I can be selfish. I can be an asshole. It's like the Snoop Dogg shit. If the homies ain't get it ain't no fun if the homies don't get none.
Shout out to the Dramatics from Detroit.
You got to make sure that, you know, your boys, everybody enjoys. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's just my style. You know what I mean? So, like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, brother Necro. Hey, tell us the story. Like, how'd you get involved in hip hop, bro?
You talking about taking it serious as a career?
Yeah, taking it serious as a career. Grown up in a little kid, you know.
For props. It's always about for props. It's about props. Hip hop's about props.
Right.
You want props. You want people to give you dap. You want to be able to go to the flyest people, with the illest dudes and the flyest bitches, and you want them to dap you. You know what I'm saying? Be like, yo, you doing your thing. Yo, that shit's dope. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? For me, at least. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted props. You know what I'm saying? And I did get props. Even before I was Necro or whatever, just in high school, writing raps
story,
and shit.
bro.
But people were haters.
Great
You know,
story.
like the thugs would hear me rapping in the lunchroom, and I was with all the other black and Puerto Rican kids who were cool with white kids, so we were all rhyming together and all that.
Yeah.
But like certain thugs would walk by and be all bitter, be like, "Man, why he getting love for?" You know what I mean? This is when I was being called White Coogee Rap, so I must have been like 15.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the kids at the lunchroom would be like, yo, you should, because I was rapping crazy shit like, meet my little friend, his name is M16. I got the butcher knife to cut your fucking heart out for kicks. I was rapping that type of shit, talking butcher knives, you know what I mean, machine guns. So they was like, yo, you the White Coogee Rap. I didn't really like being called the White Coogee Rap only because I didn't want to be a white version of anybody. I was like, oh, if I'm the white version, that's corny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because people don't like versions of people. But now that I look at it, that was a crazy honor, obviously.
Back in the day,
yeah. Coogee Rap, that, you know, obviously that's incredible. But yeah, man, you know, fucking, it was to get props. You know what I mean? And I got props. You know, and you keep doing it, and you know, I mean, eventually I got props from G Rap because I was able to do a whole album with Coogee Rap. You know what I mean? So you ended up getting props from my idol.
That's dope.
Hell yeah, man. Straight up,
you know, like,
dream.
You know what I mean?
That'll be one of my questions. Was like, if you got to hear that, that to me is like, yeah, because I've met some of my heroes right there, and if you got to hear that approval, it's like, okay, like,
yeah,
almost more than,
you know what I mean? Because G Rap's real humble, but you know, like
more than.
Yeah, G Rap's real humble. You know what I mean? He's a good dude, and you know, I kind of feel like he's like, you know, the best. You know what I mean? That ever did it, in my opinion. You know, we all got that.
And I kind of feel like G Rap's like, he's like way underrated, man. He's dope as shit. He's dope as shit, and he's way underrated, man.
He's way underrated from a major majority mainstream point of view, but all the real lyricists cite him as their favorite rapper.
Right. He's like your favorite rapper's favorite rapper.
Favorite rapper, yeah.
So he got that. He got that where if he goes anywhere and there's rappers backstage, it could even be Nas. They're all gonna go up to G and salute him and be like, "Oh, G, he's been getting that for years." Like, is there something about G that people give him that fucking that honor? Even though he didn't get the honor from Grammys, he gets the honor from the people, from the dudes.
Right.
You know, like I said, it could be anybody.
Yeah.
Like he gets that, and it's undisputed, which is dope because, you know, like not everybody thinks I'm the best. Like there's certain fans that think I'm the best because they're my fans.
Hell yeah, you got your own fan base.
But
They love the hell out of you.
No, but G Rap, I think is on a different level than certain people where everybody salutes him.
Right.
I don't give a fuck who they are. When they see him, it's like almost embedded in their head. Oh, that's that dude that was rapping multi-syllabic before everybody. He was the technical. He's the first one really doing gangster type shit. Obviously, Ice-T. But
Road to the Riches. That Road to the Riches is dope.
Yeah.
Well, he had Scarface posters in it when people weren't really fucking with Scarface. Scarface wasn't considered what it eventually would become. You know what I mean? And he was the first one to like kind of recognize that culture. You know what I mean? So, you know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? G gets that. At least he gets that prop. Like Nas brought him out during that Yankee Stadium. He brought him out. Fucking the only guy Nas brought out. You know what I'm saying? And they did that song that they do together, Fast Life. And LL Cool J brought him out. So, you know, I mean, he gets some nods, you know what I mean? But,
yeah,
you know, it's like, it's whack that a dude like G, he definitely ain't paid like he should be. But then you got like Rick Ross types that are like super paid.
Yeah.
And it's like Rick Ross to me is garbage compared to G-Rap.
And super rich. You still rhyming like you in the hood. You still rhyming like you in the hood, ain't getting no money. And you got all that dope.
Maybe listen, maybe he's good. You know, maybe is he good? All I know is he used to be a fucking CO.
Yo.
And I remember that just turned me off to the guy. I didn't like
That
him.
turned me off right there as soon as I heard that. Yeah, that
Yeah,
right there.
No,
I never really
that's
checked
pretty
for
much
his music.
that's a no go for me after that. It's a wrap. Yeah.
Is he garbage or is he good?
He can rap to a beat. He can rap to a beat, but it's just like I can't listen.
Well, he ain't no 50 Cent, right?
Nah.
50 Cent to me, I think is dope. Even though
Far
50
from it.
Cent can be simple, he's still fresh. I like the way that he presents his shit. It's very gangster.
I would love to see a reunited 50 Cent and Game reunited, man. Game and 50 Cent reunited.
I don't know about that. Because
I don't know about that.
Game was really disrespectful to 50, and even though I think Game is kind of good, like Game's not a bad rapper, he comes off really disrespectful.
Yeah.
So like, I don't, you know what I mean? I did like what Game did with Big Hit. Did you hear that?
I don't believe I'm familiar with that.
You're not familiar with Big Hit?
I'm not familiar with. No, I didn't.
Nobody knows Big Hit. Okay, Big Hit is the father of the beat maker Hit Boy, the guy who does all of Nas's beats. And what happened was Big Hit just came out of prison. He did like 15 years, and his son Hit Boy is producing Big Hit, his father. And Game came to the studio and did an album with Big Hit just to fucking be nice. And they did an album. It's on Spotify called like Paisley something. And he did a whole album fucking with Game. And so Big Hit, he's obviously not huge. He kind of looks like a cross between Nipsey and Snoop. I like him though. I think he's kind of dope. I mean,
it's a nice.
I like his energy.
Nice.
His energy is dope.
Nice. Yeah.
You should check him out. Big Hit.
Okay, but that's what I mean after the show. So it's worth.
Yeah, our homies from Philly.
So he did a whole album with Game. That I like. I like Philly. I don't think Game with 50. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work because he was way too disrespectful. He was way too disrespectful.
So some things you can't forgive too. Yeah, there's things you can't forgive in certain lines. Like that.
Our homie from Flint Town, from Flint, McWig Splitter, he wanted to know if he could get Crazy Uncle Howie's story. He was asking. He's a fan.
Oh, Uncle Howie.
Okay,
yeah, man. Uncle Howie used to call me up, collect from Rikers Island when I was a little kid. He'd be calling me up trying to scare me, put on convicts on the phone, and be like, "Yo, yeah, scare my nephew." So like, I would pick up the phone, and they'd be like, "Yo, this is da da da. I'm gonna fuck you up when you come here. I'm gonna cut you, motherfucker." And I would be like, "Shut up, bitch." You know what I'm saying? I was a little kid, and I'd be like, "Shut up, motherfucker. I'll fuck you up," and just talking shit, and that kind of stopped me from going to prison. I've been to jail, but not prison. Because Howie, he would call me up a lot from Rikers, and my mother said don't accept collect calls because it costs money, like $20 a call or whatever, whatever the amount was. She's like, don't accept. But I took every call. Every time he called, I accepted it. Yeah. I can't front on my uncle.
No.
And Howie must have been in and out of Rikers 100 times. No exaggeration. He literally would go in and out of fucking jail constantly.
The revolving door.
Yeah, he would. Yeah, like it was different for him. It wasn't like that person that might go 2 times. Like he was nonstop.
I bet you he knew everybody. He knew everybody.
Well, you know what's crazy? Because we're Jewish, right? I'm Jewish, so Howie's Jewish. But Howie was accepted in jail by all the Puerto Ricans, by the Latinos, because Howie grew like a little tail in the back of his head, a little Puerto Rican tail. And he used to talk like he's from Brooklyn. So the way he would talk to everybody was like he was Puerto Rican. So you would think Howie, because he's white, would have to get down with the Aryan Nation and shit like that. Yeah. He was actually rolling with all the Puerto Ricans because of the way his style was. And then he used to read cards. And a big thing in jail, people like to get their cards read, like their future and shit. Yeah. And so he would read cards for cigarettes. And he would get packs of cigarettes and do somebody's cards. And he was good at it. Like, he would make you believe he really knew what he was doing. My grandmother used to do that.
Yeah.
It's like some gypsy shit or whatever. But basically, yeah, that was one example of Howie.
But,
Howie was fucked up,
I have
man.
an uncle who always reminded me of him, so that's like meant a lot. Every time you had him on the albums, like that's what I loved. I have to give a shout out on that.
Yeah, growing up in the projects, Howie lived on the other side of the projects. He lived in the building on the other side of my building. Like I grew up in Glenwood Projects, so Glenwood Projects had 26 buildings. So I'll give you an example. Fucking Queensbridge is the biggest projects in America. Queensbridge has 96 buildings.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So that's just so you get an idea. So my project had 26
I've
buildings.
been there.
So I was like, to where? To Queensbridge?
Yeah.
I shot my video with Big Twins in the middle of Queensbridge. The video that's going to drop on the 12th. It's a song called Break Teeth. It's me and Big Twins. And I went there during 4th of July. So it was crazy out there. And we shot the fucking video, the middle of the projects and by the bridge. And the video looks sick. It's dope as fuck.
But
yeah, so my projects is like 1/4 the size of Queensbridge, so you get an idea. And Howie lived on the other side, and so like the kind of shit I would deal with, because Howie was a crackhead, is like, like
I feel you on that one.
I could be coming out of my building.
Well, that's why we have similarities too.
I could be coming out of my building.
Yeah, a ton of stories on that.
I could be coming out of my building, and somebody's like talking about beating up a crackhead last night, and I'll be like, "Who you talking about?"
And you're like,
be like, that crackhead Howie? And I'll be like,
"Oh,
nah, man, that's my uncle, man." And then the person would be like, sorry. He's like, he came into the park and he was starting shit, and we were rolling deep, so we beat him up. Like, Howie was like in the mix of shit like that. Like he would be in the mix of fucking getting beat up by crews. Howie would go to different projects. Howie fought pitbulls and won. He got into a fight with a whole bunch of pitbulls, and he actually made it out alive, all bitten the fuck up. Like Howie used to live under the boardwalk at Brighton Beach and Coney Island. Howie was fucked up, man. He was a fucked up dude.
No disrespect, but did Howie smoke crack?
Mixed in the.
He smoked crack. It sounds like it. Hey, crackheads don't get hurt. Crackheads, they be running around. They don't get hurt. They be falling. They like
man.
rubber,
Howie would, as much as Howie would be in and out of Rikers, he would be in and out of Coney Island Hospital. He would be in and out of Coney Island Hospital nonstop. Like he would come over for Shabbos dinner with my mother's cooking Shabbos dinner, and he'd be like, "I just came out of Coney Island Hospital, be all ripped up." You know what I'm saying? Like, seeing Howie made me not be fucked up as he is. And so he did serve a purpose, because who knows if I would have got, addicted to some shit. So but it is what it is. He was a fucked up dude.
Yeah, man. I hear you, man. Now, like the new
still
shit.
At the same time, R.I.P. Right? That's from on the real.
So so I'm dropping. So let me talk about what I'm dropping. I'm dropping fucking a track with Big Twins that I brought up. It's called Break Teeth. As you can tell, it's about Ruckus, and we shot it in the middle of Queensbridge, and it's definitely fresh, man. I'm excited about that. And it sounds good because it doesn't sound like just some bullshit collabo where you hear Big Twins and he's on like a song which, where it's like, he doesn't fit on the song or somebody's just getting him on. Like, we sound good together. Right. So but it's also because I produced it. So it's the first time you'll get to hear somebody from the Mobb Deep family on a Necro beat, which is kind of crazy. You know what I mean? Because I never worked with anybody down with Mobb Deep before. So he was basically Prodigy's best friend, and he's also part of Infamous Mob. So his voice is real dope. So that track is coming out. And then I just announced today the cover for my track called Valley Intruder, which is going to be all metal. That's my second all metal track.
Oh shit, okay.
And I played everything on that. And I'm real proud of that
Oh, so
too. That's
you doing
coming
the
out.
guitars on that and all that shit, huh?
Yeah, I played the guitar, bass, everything on it. It's coming out.
That bass is dope.
May
You play
3rd.
the bass? You play the bass, bro?
I do. Yeah.
Oh, that's dope, man. That's dope.
I gotta. I mean, you know, I got the Tom Araya from Slayer ESP bass. That's the bass I got that I play.
Somebody told me the bass and the cello is the same thing.
You know, it's like kind of like the family of like upright strings and low end. It's not the same, obviously. It's different, but it has similarities. The cello, you know,
it's like a big violin.
Well, it's probably the cello would probably be what you get if you go in the middle of the violin and the bass. It's in the middle. You know what I'm saying? It would be one of those. But yeah, the cello is an awesome instrument too, depending how you rock it. But yeah, I play bass. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the best bass player in the world, but I know how to play funky. You know what I'm saying? Because what happens is I'm a big Curtis Mayfield fan. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's my favorite.
Okay, yeah.
Curtis Mayfield's my favorite soul.
Special people only say that.
Well, yeah, of course. Curtis Mayfield, only a special person. We acknowledge him because honestly, it's kind of sad. He died way too young. Curtis Mayfield was taken from us way too soon. Like the amount of dope shit that we would have got if he fucking lived on.
Yeah.
God. Like James Brown was fresh, but Curtis Mayfield was like a different plateau. Like James Brown was like
different vibe,
sinister funk, right? Kind of like soul sinister funk, but Curtis Mayfield was like, I can't explain it, man. Like he's just out of this fucking world, man. Out of this fucking world. So one thing about Curtis Mayfield that I love is the bass lines are crazy fresh. Like the bass, like that. See, that's what's great about bass. If you're
hard times is always like the shit that we used to loop all the time.
If you're really dope at like bass and you're part of a group, you're gonna play bass parts that stand out. Like there's certain people that play bass and it's part of it. It's whatever.
Yeah.
And then there's when you do it special. And Curtis Mayfield's an example of just freshness on that level. And I'm very influenced by him. And then, you know, a bunch of other people. Because, you know, to make hip-hop beats, I got to sample. So I got to listen to shit, you know. So I'm listening to all types of jazz fusion. So I'm hearing Stanley Clarke, you know, who played on tons of records with Bob James and fucking Steve Gadd on drums. And it's all these characters that played on all these records that we hear samples from. And so a lot of the samples that we hear are actual records on jazz labels from the 70s. And I happen to own a lot of them. And if I don't own them, at some point I own them, you know, and was, you know, because on the come up, you're always going to record stores and stealing and fucking, you know, getting vinyl. And, you know, so you hear all the dope shit that came out in the 70s, all those albums. And you end up listening to the whole entire album because you're searching for something original that you can fucking sample.
Real talk.
That's the art. You know what I mean? So me and Primo are going to listen to the same record, but Primo's going to make a beat that his brain thinks of, and I'm going to make a beat out of that fucking record that Necro thinks of because we think differently. Obviously, he's a fucking god. He's one of my biggest influences, but, you know, he has a style. Like Primo does things in a certain way. I tend to look for like really dark shit because I'm rapping what people would say, they say horrorcore. I happen to call myself, you know, more death rap. I don't like to be really called horrorcore. But the point is I'm rapping dark subjects. So I'm going to look for samples that a lot of people going to pass over. They're going to listen and they're going to be like, nah, because it's too dark. Because they can't rap on that. They don't, you know, because maybe they're looking for something with xylophones and maybe more happy. Yeah. So, you know, I'm looking for the more evil shit, you know, and I have a good ear for it because I've been, you know, it's a passion. If you have a passion for something, you're going to fucking be ill at it. If you have to be forced to do something.
I'm listening to everything, the good, well, good and the bad. You know, I listen to all that. You know, I can learn something from both sides. You know,
exactly.
I can learn something from both sides.
I listen to everything, of course. You know what I'm saying? And then in the end of the day, you know, a producer is going to choose his sound. Like if you listen to Havoc, it's very dark. You know what I mean? It's the shit he chooses. You know, he happens to choose very, you know, dark pianos, and which I love too. You know, and he has his style. You know what I mean? And I love Havoc.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That to me is like see, it makes sense right there. It's like, yeah, of you guys meshing well together too. That's, you know, like that to me.
Man. And it give a whole lot more feeling right there. Like if you go to the gym and you're gonna pump some iron, you ain't gonna be listening to nothing light. You're gonna be listening to something that makes you, you know, pump that iron. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Everybody listens to, you know, different shit in the gym, you know? And yeah,
that's what's
feel
up.
that.
I see a lot of people in the chat are wondering about another Ill Bill Necro album, or another Necro Ill Bill and Vinny Paz, my bad, record.
We've never actually done a record, me, Vinny Paz, and Bill. We've never been on the same record together. But me and Bill, as blood brothers, we just dropped Outlaw. We dropped the track Outlaw, and all that's been doing pretty good. With a video, and we dropped a couple of songs, and I'm not sure where we're going with that. You know what I mean? Because I send Bill a lot of beats, and I'm kind of waiting for him to decide what he's gonna do. You know?
Yeah.
Because I'm the producer as well as the rapper, so you know.
Oh, right on, man.
It kind of starts with the beats, you know, to you know, where if you're gonna collaborate, somebody's got to make the beat first. You know what I mean? And be like, oh, that's what we're gonna get on. So I did that part. You know what I mean? So it's kind of in Bill's, you know, lane right now, and we'll see what he does. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm working on my own shit.
Yeah.
Too, and you know, I'm be taking my time with it because I don't really like to just throw out shit. You know, one thing about me,
you always put quality out is what I mean. Quality.
To my own horn. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't like when you do that or whatever. But I dropped a lot of classic shit. You know what I mean? And so it's, you know, I need drugs. You know, I have gory days. I have prefix for death. Sex, death rap, die, murder, kill, Godfathers. You know, so I take my time with this, and that's how it's turned into a good catalog. That's why I said I don't have to work anymore. It's because I drop so much dope shit continuously that streams so good. Because the way it works now in this day and age, right, is Spotify is number one, right? Regardless of what anybody tells you, Spotify is number one. If you're not being streamed on Spotify, you're probably not going to be streamed on Apple Music or anywhere else. If you're being streamed great on Spotify, then you're probably going to be streamed great on every other platform. So it's kind of like Bitcoin. All the old coins do good when Bitcoin does good. So if you're not doing good on Spotify, that's number one where you need to be doing good at. Or, you know, people ain't listening to you. Because I'll explain. Spotify is the number one app on the planet for streaming. That's the biggest one. So if the
the current SoundCloud, if you will, almost kind of like this.
Nah, SoundCloud sucks dick. SoundCloud is a piece of shit.
But that's what I mean. Like, but you know, like kind of like now that's the shit. You know, like, you know, back in the day.
I mean, I don't know. SoundCloud was okay for SoundCloud rappers. It was never anything for me.
A lot of them came out.
It was never anything for me. It never did shit for me. I mean, and I'm on it, but I mean, it's okay. But Spotify is the official fucking app. So the way it works, man, it's very simple, man. Name a rapper you love. Quickly. Don't even
Big
think
Daddy
about it.
Kane.
Big Daddy Kane. Okay.
The DOC.
Who?
The DOC.
Okay. If you go to Spotify and you type in Big Daddy Kane's name, it's going to be 250,000 monthly listeners, let's say. Okay?
Hell yeah.
Now, it should be more. And the reason why it's not as much as it should be is because Big Daddy Kane is considered old school.
Right.
But the fact that he has 250,000, that's 250,000 loyal people that are listening to him every month, and that's a good thing.
Oh yeah.
Okay, now the reason he has that is because people that have the app are going to start looking for who they love. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're some rapper that really ain't popping now, nobody's checking for you. So they're not typing your fucking name in. And that's why your Spotify is a low fucking number. Where if you look at a guy like, let's say, West Side Gun, let's say, just giving an example, he's got like 6 million now. He happens to be hot now. A lot of fucking people are typing his fucking name in there. Or they're doing that, and he's also getting on very big playlists. So the point of the matter is his business is being handled very fucking good.
Right.
You understand? So now, not to toot my own horn, but I handle my business as best as I can. Do I want to handle my business even better? Definitely. I can only do what I can do so far. I technically need to make my brand 20 times bigger. But if you go to Spotify, I'm 500,000. Now I'm like 423,000. So right, so technically I'm bigger than Big Daddy Kane. But am I really bigger than Big Daddy Kane? No, because
Big Daddy Kane been doing it for a long time. Big Daddy been doing it for a long time.
Is a different kind of legend, but like on Spotify, okay, on streaming, technically I'm bigger than Big Daddy Kane. But there's rappers that are bigger than me that have been out for a year that you can go on Spotify and they got 2 million. So does it mean that I'm shit compared to that brand new rapper who's been out a year? No, what it means is that fucking rapper, he's got his hustle on. He somehow found a fan base and he's getting to that fan base and they're checking for him.
Yeah.
I even wonder how some of these fucking guys come out of nowhere. How the fuck are you doing so well? What are you doing? Like I'm curious.
Yeah, me too. I'm curious too, man.
Like rappers with names you can't pronounce and shit like that. Yeah, like but it's...
So you got to know one thing: if a dude don't have a good Spotify at all, first of all, nobody's checking for him. Nobody's going to the search bar and looking for that motherfucker, which is a problem for that guy. Because if that guy should want people looking for him, he should be angry. Anybody who's on Spotify and not popping should be pissed. Because if I wasn't popping on Spotify, I would want to kill myself.
Yeah.
Okay, because that would mean that I wasted a lot of time making all these albums.
Yeah.
I made all these albums and they weren't fucking streaming. Like there's not people that want to hear I Need Drugs and Gory Days and Prefix for Death. If motherfuckers didn't want to hear that, I would feel like I wasted my life. I've been fucking wasting years.
Man, there's so many rhymes I wrote when my son was younger. Oh man. Yeah.
Listen,
my son
when I talk hustle, it's never meant to disrespect anybody or put anybody down. But here's how you got to look at it. It's like baseball cards. When we discuss baseball cards, we're not dissing a rapper or that. We're basically saying, oh, that guy has 10 RBIs. He's got 100 RBIs. That player's it's not
oh yeah.
shit on
I remember
player,
playing that.
But it's basically, it's talking stats. Bottom line. I mean, Drake, he's got stats that I might never reach. He's 50 million on Spotify. 50 million.
It was stats and colors. Stats and colors.
I think he sucks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think he's good. But obviously, a lot of people fuck with him.
And he's got the machine behind him. He got that machine.
I don't want to hear his music. Like, he doesn't make shit. Listen to it. I'm not trying to diss the guy. I'm just saying, me personally, I don't want to hear Drake. Wait, but I don't listen to Eminem either. I never will listen to Eminem. It doesn't mean I hate. Like, I know Eminem is technically good. Like, he's a technically good rapper. I'm aware of that. Obviously, everyone knows he's a great technical rapper. I just personally don't like the songs of his. Now, here's the thing. It's not that I don't like the songs of his. It's that Eminem has dropped so much commercial shit. So many songs with Pink and so many songs with Rihanna and all. I'm not trying to hear that shit. I don't listen to commercial music with pop artists, me personally. Now, does he have songs that are probably more underground and dirty? Yeah, but because I'm a rapper, I'm a white rapper that also raps technical, and I'm focused on my own shit. My life is like you only have so many hours in a day. My life can't be focused around listening to another rapper. I got to worry about making my own.
You got to worry
shit.
about you. Yeah, like
Not
all rappers on this platform.
He has 100 million. He ain't worried about Necro.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah,
Eminem
just like
don't
you're
give
not
a
worried
fuck
about him.
about
You're not worried
Necro.
about him. Yeah, and
So
you're
why
not
should
worried
I
about
give
him.
a fuck about him?
Yep.
Now, a person might be like, nah, but he mad nice, so I listen to him. That's dope. Then that's your prerogative. Like, I'm not going to tell you you're fucked up if you tell me you listen to Marshall Mathers LP every day. I'm not going to tell you you're a bad person. I would never, ever say that because that would be a hater. See, I'm not going to hate on the craft or the shit the dude made. I don't like him as a person. As a person, I think he's a scumbag, weasel. But musically, of course, the great music, technical, a lot of classics. I don't deny it. The reason
Also,
I don't like
if
him
you
as a
listen
person, the reason I don't like him as a person is because I kind of feel like he wanted to keep the white rap thing to himself. He didn't want any other white rappers to blow up, and I think he hated on a lot of us on the come up, where labels would ask, "What do you think of a Necro? What do you think of that guy? And he would be like, "Nah, fuck that guy. He's not good." And he fucked up a lot of deals for us. And he kind of like took the whole monopoly, like being a white rapper. And so how am I gonna like that? I'm gonna think that's corny. I'm gonna be like,
you're not the only person I heard that from, though. It was an artist from Detroit that actually knew him back in the days. I heard that, but
what I was gonna say, like his team, I'm sure you're familiar with this, like where he kind of left his
he did
original
right.
team behind.
Listen, I'm gonna keep it real. He did right by a lot of black rappers. He blew up 50, which I think it was a genius thing. I'm gonna give him props for that. Him hooking up 50 was genius. Him hooking his own crew up, I'm sure they love him. But I'm saying me, as a white rapper, when I would go places and try to get deals, I would get shut down. You understand? And people would
hell
say,
yeah, you're gonna get shut down. Ain't nobody gonna try to sugarcoat that shit. You're gonna get shut down quick. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I would get shut down. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I had to become independent.
I know. For real. I feel
because of Eminem. Meaning because he blew up and he became the white poster boy, every other white rapper had to become independent. So when you see me and you see Vinny Paz and you see all these guys, we couldn't get major label deals because nobody would fuck with us after Eminem. It was like, but wouldn't you think that there'd be more of a reason they would fuck with us? They'd be like, he just did good. We should sign you.
Yeah. I get,
the way the mentality was, hey, you're not as good as Eminem. You're not fucking with Eminem. So, he has a monopoly over everything.
Yeah.
So I mean, from my perspective,
I mean, when you say like we went from like Vanilla Ice, we all got called Vanilla Ice for a while. Then he brought up the bar, but now we went from Go White Boy, Go, and now it's like you're not Eminem though. So you know.
Exactly. See, you get it, bro. This is what the fucking industry went from. It went from Vanilla Ice,
White Boy, Go White Boy.
You're not as good as Eminem.
Yeah.
Why do I got to be as good as Eminem? Does Mobb Deep have to be as good as Jay-Z?
Yeah.
Right.
Does every black group have to be as good as Jay-Z?
No.
Could you imagine if Mobb Deep was told back then, yeah, you're not as good as Jay-Z, we can't sign you. Jay-Z's the reason that you're not getting a deal now. You don't think they would have went to Marcy beefing? And maybe would have found Jay. Like, imagine DMX and Rough Riders were told, you can't come out because of Jay-Z.
What?
Okay? I was told, literally, I can't get a deal because Eminem's about to blow up and it's all about him taking the market of being the white boy on MTV, and there's no room
Yep.
for another white kid to get signed. I'm just like,
Yep.
what? And it was my own lawyer. My own lawyer had an office.
Yeah, then that makes you one to
Eminem's
two on the other
manager,
side.
Paul Rosenberg. My own office. So now, people that are watching this now, you know what they'll say? Like, people, it could be, oh, he's a hater. He's hating, blah, blah, blah. He's bitter. Yeah, of course I'm bitter. Why wouldn't I be? Now, do I sit all day and think about this shit? No, I don't give a fuck. I'm doing my thing. I created a life for myself. Listen, the majority of rappers had to do their fucking thing. No, who blew up like Eminem? That's a white boy. Nobody. I'm talking real rappers.
Yeah.
No white boy blew up big like that.
How about the homeboy? How about homeboy from the Syndicate? What's homeboy from the Syndicate?
Oh, that was before Eminem. Though. You're talking about Everlast.
That's Everlast.
Everlast, yeah.
Everlast has his own career and had his own career, but it's not on the level of a fucking Eminem.
Right.
No.
Eminem became the rapper that Rakim says is a rapper.
Yeah.
Which I think is ludicrous. How could Rakim think Eminem is the best rapper? To me, I'm like, that's weird. How do you feel about that? Can you understand Rakim saying that?
Yeah, yeah.
Is that weird?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, listen, I give credit where credit is due. You know what I'm saying? He's an awesome rapper, but the best.
Yeah.
Nah, ain't nobody the best. And if you're gonna give the best to anybody, G-Rap fucking kills Eminem. I don't give a fuck about how he came at Benzino and this guy. He ain't fucking with G-Rap shit. G-Rap shit is he tops Eminem. And you know what's funny? Eminem's never done a song with G-Rap, never reached out to G-Rap. They've never met each other. So the guy that actually is better than you, for some reason you conveniently never reached out to, think about how easy it would be for Eminem to get G-Rap on a song. And he's never gotten G-Rap on a track.
Right.
That's crazy. In my
that would benefit both of them.
Crazy.
Yeah.
No, that's crazy because I did a whole album with him. So little old me was able to get G-Rap in the studio to do fucking 16 songs. But who has the power, the whole world power, never fucking reached out. Yo, G, we need to do a song together. It probably would have been a great song. Probably would have been a fucking great song. So, listen.
Still would be, man.
But honestly, I'm going to keep it real with you. As we sit here right now, I have no hate in my heart, really, for any rapper. Because in the end of the day, every rapper is just trying to do what they do and be the best. Every rapper is thinking, I'm the best. I want people to look at me as the best. And I want my shit to be the best. And that's what it is. And in the end of the day, listen, check it out. Remember there was a time where like Eminem was really hot? Like, where it was
you saw
early 2000s.
Right?
Yeah.
He's not even that hot
like before he was just frowning on before he was just frowning at the camera all the time with his beard and his beard.
That's what I'm saying. Did you notice like now?
Please stand up. Please
here's what I'm
stand up.
saying. Did you notice now in this time and age of the Post Malones and the Drakes and the Meek Mills, M is not as hot anymore. So my point is, like, everybody has their fucking hot time. You know what I mean? Every rapper has, even me in my own world. There was a certain time where I was probably the hottest, probably the first 10 years of my career, like 2000 to 2010. And I'm saying? Certain people, not everyone's like 50 Cent, where 50 Cent, has maintained a good 20 years.
He's going in.
Listen, I'm not saying Eminem doesn't have fans. He obviously does. I'm just saying rappers come and go. Like there's a time where I went to Spotify and Post Malone had more fucking listeners than fucking most rappers we know. So what the fuck is Post Malone doing right that everybody's fucking listening to him.
I mean, it's safe to say there'll never be a shortage of rappers. There'll never be a shortage. You know, like
hell
Yeah,
no, man.
so, you
Everybody
know,
and their grandma want to rap now, man.
all you could do is you gotta fucking. I mean, I can't even tell people what to do because I'm trying to 10x
like
my own
keep
shit.
doing you pretty much. Keep doing you pretty much.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to 10x my own shit. Like, you know, I got, you know,
like keep doing
I got
you.
423,000 Spotify listeners. I want 4 million. Okay, why do I want 4 million? Well, 4 million is going to pay more. I'm going to make more money if my numbers go up 400,000 to 4 million. Everything will 10x. So that's more money. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind it, but I don't need it. But you know, like I'm good, but I'm not like these rappers. You see these rappers, they'll spend $50,000 on like a watch. Like, I don't even understand that mentality. Like, you have to really have a lot of money to burn if you're pissing away 100,000 like it's a fucking $100. Yo, these dudes piss 100,000 away like it's $100. Like, damn, you got that much?
Yeah, throw most of it into the cryptocurrency.
Is what they
Put it
should
in
do?
cryptocurrency.
That's your
Put it in
advice
there.
of what they should do?
I
Yeah.
don't know, but
Yeah. Should
Is
put it in
that what
crypto.
you did?
I don't know much
Yeah,
about
man.
that.
No, because I agree with you. Because that's what I do.
Yeah,
Well,
you
okay.
put it in
No,
crypto,
that's why I'm
man.
curious why you said that.
Yeah.
No, that's what people should be doing, is fucking with crypto.
Oh yeah.
But honestly,
Yeah.
most people aren't. You know, only
You ain't
4%.
gonna when
Only
it when
4%
it
of the
changes
world
when the currency changes, you ain't gonna know nothing. You know it's gonna
Well,
trade
that's
change
better
straight.
than going 80 on my wrist, 100 on my
most
wrist, 80
people-
on my wrist, 100 on my wrist type shit. Yeah, like
well, you know, 4% of the world, only 4% of the world. So you're talking 96% have no fucking clue. You know what I'm saying? So
At all, man.
But yeah, I don't know, you know, where some of these people we see get this money. If you know, what are they getting, 10 million, and then they're deciding, well, let me spend 200,000 on this car and 300,000. Like people are buying like $500,000 Gucci jackets. Like, I don't know. To me, that shit is corny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll wear a fucking, you know what I mean? I'll wear like a champion hoodie and I'm good. You know what I mean? Like, I'll dress fresh to death with that. I don't need to be wearing no Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Because
the man that makes the clothes, not the clothes that
Gucci
make the
sucks
man.
anyway.
Yeah.
Gucci dissed the culture anyway. You know what's funny? How Gucci said, I don't want these fuckers wearing my shit, and people still go buy it.
Oh, yeah.
How you gonna go wear Gucci when they shit on you? People are stupid, man. They're just really dumb.
Yeah.
Just fucking think.
Here's another stupid thing. Hey, you remember when Popeyes had that? They still have it, but when that chicken sandwich first came out,
Oh, that was dope.
That chicken sandwich first came out.
I didn't like the sandwich, but that was dope.
Bro, as many people that spend money on that chicken sandwich could have changed the homeless situation in the world, bro. As many people that ate that chicken sandwich could have changed the whole world, bro.
But that's that spicy chicken, man. You talking?
Damn.
People was getting shot over that shit.
I mean, people waiting around the corner for that shit.
Fighting over it too, you know. Fight.
Fast food's a dangerous job, shit, low key.
Shit.
I could understand it.
It's a dangerous
not for the spicy chicken, but you know,
especially when they run out of chicken.
I'll fight over
when they run out of chicken. You better look out.
Yeah.
I mean,
people get their eye popped over a Popeye.
Yeah.
But yo, man, I gotta be out though. I gotta go handle some shit.
Man, we appreciate you coming out.
Having you on, and you're always welcome back on, man. Like,
man, no doubt.
Hey, can I ask you one quick question from being from Brooklyn, real quick, because we talk about this with a lot of OG MCs. Real quick question, like if Big was still here with us, if Big was still would Jay-Z be as big as he is now? I mean, that's something we've talked about on this show with other MCs. Have discussed it.
Depends, man. It depends. First of all, if Biggie would have stayed with Puffy, let's say, who knows if they would have had a falling out, and if Biggie became so big that he thinks he could be independent. Because remember, Snoop Dogg left Death Row, Jay-Z left Damon Dash. So first of all, Biggie could have left fucking Puffy and became a crackhead. I mean, we don't know unless, you know what I'm saying? So we know that Jay-Z got with people that helped him become a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? Like not hanging with Damon Dash, because Damon Dash was a big mouth, and you know, even though Damon Dash got him where he is, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, you never know, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like it's the future, and it's, you know, fate. So I can't even say. Who knows what Biggie would have did? You know what I'm saying? You know, there's something obviously special about Jay-Z. Right? I mean, him being a dude,
there has to be actually. It's kind of like, yeah, it just kind of has to be.
Something in the way he moves, that he did the correct things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got with Beyonce, like he made these moves. You know what I'm saying? And it works for him. You know? I don't know. I can't really. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was never really a Jay-Z. So
Myself,
I was never really a Jay-Z fan.
Yeah.
You know, just personally, I out of all rappers, you know, I think Jay-Z is the rapper for a certain person. Like, there's a type of fan, and that's the kind of fan.
Certain things.
He's mild enough that everyone digests him. He raps mild enough where he's not too controversial. He's not too offensive. He just kind of talks that money shit and throws in that hood shit and kind of keeps it. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it's lyrical, but it's not overly multisyllabic. But you know, it's enough for you to. Jay-Z kind of he hits that little sweet spot where people don't be like I don't like him.
His big hoe.
Something special about him. Yeah, I don't know. Listen, for somebody like him, he's an ugly dude. So for a dude as ugly as him to be that big, it shows you he's smart. You know what I mean? And I mean, and he's that ugly, and he got with Beyonce too. So
right.
You know, he shows you he's Jay-Z didn't blow up off looks. It's not like, oh, he's such a handsome
like
guy.
Nas said, you think you get women because of your looks? Please.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, like, the same thing with Biggie. Like, those are the dudes that it wasn't even about looks. Like, you know, like that shit, he's so smooth with his shit. But Damon Dash helped fucking Jay-Z a lot. Damon Dash was fighting with people in offices. You know what I mean? So take Damon Dash out the mix, there might not be a fucking Jay-Z on the level he is.
Right.
Because Jay-Z might have not had that mouth to get everybody to move and do shit for him. Jay-Z was the one who was like, yo, we got to do it. We got to do it. We got to do it. You know, you could see it in all the videos at the beginning. He was getting into fights with everybody, Damon Dash, on behalf of Rockefeller.
He tried to be like the Dame Knight. He tried to be like Dame Knight. Tried to be like Dame Suge Knight.
A little different. I don't think Dame Dash was like beating people up, and like I don't think Suge Knight was fucked up. That was crazy. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Way different. You know what I mean? I respect Suge Knight what he was doing, but you know, that was obviously a culture that was too abusive. You know what I mean? And that's why it's not here now. Like that's why it broke up so quick. It's too abusive, you know, too much. You know, you can't mix artists and kind of put them in videos with a whole bunch of gangs.
Leading with fear instead of love. You know what I'm saying? Respect.
Too much fear.
And Necro. Yeah. Necro, one more thing, man. Can you give some advice for the up and comer hip hop MCs? What advice can you give all you guys coming into the game right now for the very first time? What can you tell them and let them know some good advice, Necro?
Well, number one, you got to make sure your business right, because if you're just doing it for a hobby, honestly, you're wasting your fucking time. Like, just do it in your house and don't even bother. Don't you know? First of all, don't ever reach out to rappers asking for shit if you're not willing to pay them. You know what I mean? Because these are dudes that already put mad money into their own career, and they don't want you hollering, asking for fucking handouts. So if you're not willing to hit a rapper, you know, with whatever he costs, 5, 10, like to get him to be on your shit, so that your shit gets promoted, don't fucking do it. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Because if you don't even have 5, 10, like you're not fucking serious, man. You know what I'm saying? You need to be a businessman. If you're gonna be a rapper, it's very sad because you would think, oh, I'm just gonna be a rapper, and nah, man, this is business, man, because you're in competition with people that ain't trying to have you out there and they don't care if you're there.
They want to ride your wave. They want to ride your wave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, you know, you're dealing with that are investing money. You know what I'm saying? I've invested millions, not at one time, but over the years. If you add it up every year, 50,000 every year, you know, 40,000 every year, 100,000, it adds up. If you're not willing to even like put 5 G's up for a collabo, or you're not willing to fucking run some ads, or you're not willing to pay for anything, I know a lot of people are broke as fuck and cheap as fuck, and they think they're gonna get somewhere.
Right.
Like, yo, bro, you're not gonna go nowhere, bro.
No.
You think Master P got on by being cheap? Because he was too fucking cheap to do anything? Nah, man. He went and did that drug shit or whatever he needed to do. He opened up a record store in California. Okay, he had a record store. Before he even made No Limit, he had a record store giving him money. And probably drug money. So he was already doing mad shit to get money to come in to handle his shit. And that's probably the number one thing. Second thing is be original. Be original means stop trying to be like every other person. And, you know what I mean? People don't understand that the way that hip hop started was being original.
Yeah.
Like really original. I mean, like
when we talk about variety, have comedy, you know, like if you're comedic, cool. If you're gangster, be gangster.
People don't want to be themselves. Okay? When hip hop came up, everyone was themselves with all the warts. It was a badge of honor if you were to be like Tribe Called Quest and you weren't like NWA. That was a badge of honor. Now it's like the person, you know what I'm saying? Like people are lost, man. It's a different world, man. It's a digital world, man. It's not like before. There's no more gatekeepers. There's no more, like, you could just make your shit and put it online. You don't even know what to do with it. It's online. Now it's sitting there.
Yep.
Nobody listening. You don't know how to get people to go there to listen to it. Why should somebody go listen to your shit? Your shit is online on Spotify now. You got 15 monthly listeners. Why should anybody go listen? You know how I got people to listen to me? Punching people in the face. Threatening people. Threatening
Real
people.
talk.
I mean, I'm not saying that's the only thing. I'm saying an outlandish shit. But I'm saying there's many people that got punched in the face that spread the word around. Probably in a bad way, but then also made, oh, that's someone I need to check. So now you got 15 monthly listeners. Ain't nobody checking you. What are you going to fucking do to get people to check you? Are you going to punch Meek Mill in his face and film it and put it online?
Do something.
That dude? Or are you going to be the guy that, I don't know, does something fucking crazy? Go get a video with Kim Kardashian in it. Well, how's that going to happen?
You got to promote it. You got to promote it. Yeah.
Well, you can't do that, right? Because how would you get Kim Kardashian in? So now you got to figure out how to get a different star in it. So I'm going to pay Mia Khalifa, that dumb bitch, to get in the video. Well, you need to pay her 2 G's, but you don't have 2 G's. So guess what? You're not gonna fucking have anybody know you. Fucking pay the 2 G's to do that, or maybe you got to do something else. The point of the matter is you got to do something. Got to make moves. Ain't nobody just gonna go to your Spotify page because you're Joe Blow rapper that uploaded your fucking song. You understand what I'm saying?
You gotta have different kind of avenues. Yeah.
And check this out. Now you're gonna make me go to your page, and then when I go there, the song fucking sucks. That's all. Okay, so that's even worse. So you gotta figure out how to get me to the page, and then when I listen to that shit better be fire.
Right.
I better be like, yo, this dude is ill. Because if I'm like, yo, this is trash, I'm never going back to your fucking page again.
It's
never
3
ever
minutes
go back to your page.
3 minutes you couldn't get back. Yeah.
So yeah, it ain't easy.
And
Listen,
we ain't trying to keep you all night too, man. Like,
listen,
we
man.
appreciate.
If it was easy, everyone would do it. There's about 1,000, maybe 10,000 rappers that make money in the world. If you gave a number, either from 1,000 to 10,000. How do I know that? Go to Wikipedia and look up list name of rappers, and you'll see who's relevant enough that your name's coming up in the list name of rappers on Wikipedia. What that kind of means is that you're known enough that somebody thought to put you into Wikipedia. Because if you're a fucking nobody, you're not going to be listed in the list of fucking rappers on Wikipedia.
No.
So there's about 10,000, or there's some kind of 1,000 amount. Okay?
Yeah.
Everyone else ain't really doing it for real.
One thing that's gonna stop me from being listed. You know what's gonna stop me from being listed? Everybody got my name. Everybody.
What's your name?
Christopher Jordan. There's like billions of Christopher Jordans out there.
So make a new name. Just like that. You create a new name that nobody's ever heard.
Real name, no gimmicks, right?
You know what I'm saying? Just come up with another name.
Hey,
at the end of the day,
brotherkingx.
You want to be successful? You know what I'm saying? The point of the matter is, nobody cares. Nobody cares why you're not listed. The point is, you're not listed. That's a problem for you. If you're trying to become, okay, so you need to put yourself in the position that you're doing enough shit that somebody is putting you in Wikipedia. Like, obviously that's just one thing. That's not the be all end all, but I'm just using that as an example. If you're not listed, there's a good fucking chance you haven't done enough shit. You know what I mean? Where if you drop 10 videos that have 100,000 to 1 million views, you'll probably be listed. You'll probably be getting money. You'll probably be getting shows. You know what I'm saying? It all goes together, man. Bottom line, man. No, it doesn't matter if you're a rapper or you're opening a restaurant or you're starting a clothing brand. You're gonna have to break your fucking ass because there's competition everywhere, and it's just not. You're not. Nothing's gonna be handed to you, man.
Yeah.
No.
So you always, when you open a restaurant, make sure that you have a buddy and some friends that are already selling their food and doing stuff.
Well, you want to make sure you have a good location, because the number one thing with restaurants that they say, location. So if your shit's in a hot location, you could have a fucked up restaurant and fucking kill it. But if you got the best restaurant on earth, but it's located where nobody can find it,
it's
gonna be fucked.
Yeah. That's just like
that's just like the most ghetto fucking food, but be located in the middle of Mardi Gras, and you're gonna fucking crush it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just the location.
Hey,
every business is different. Listen, everything is different, man. Bottom line, man, it's your fucking hunger, man. You gotta have fucking hunger. You need to want it so bad.
Oh damn!
That you can't fucking sleep, bro.
Yeah.
For anything.
That's fact.
Basketball player, rapper, you know what I'm saying? Fucking movie star. You need to want it so bad you can't fucking sleep, bro.
Facts.
Definitely the hunger, bro.
It's been good talking to y'all.
Any shout outs? I mean,
just check out the Necro Superstore. Go to my Superstore. Check me out on Spotify. Just type Necro in. And, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I mean, I'm pretty much everywhere. You can just Google me, and I come up first. So, I mean, people that want to find Necro, they can find Necro.
Yeah.
Not hard. Know what I mean?
Man. Hey, brother, send me a friend request, bro.
All right, no diggity.
Yeah.
We appreciate you coming on. Legend Necro, Brooklyn, New York.
I appreciate y'all.
Much love, family.
Yeah.
All right.
Much love. Salute. You have a good, safe night.
Yeah.
Much
Take
love.
it easy.
Till next time. Yeah.
That's Necro, y'all. On the Hood Smokers Podcast, Brooklyn, New York.
Right on.
What up, though? Chester McFly. What up, though? Who's that?
Hey, what up, though?
Bart, I see you, homie. Thanks for tapping in. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe.
What up, Jay Gutta?
I want to shout out Melly Mill. 2 hours ago, subscribe to the Hood Smoker Podcast. Shout out to Melly Mel.
Man, that's what's up.
Shout out. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family.
Chester McFly definitely is in the building.
Right.
You mean me Grandmaster Melly Mel subscribe to the Hood Smokers?
That's right. Yep. Dog, big things popping, little things dropping. You know what I'm saying? We do that thing. Like I could probably pull up some flyers right here. Let's just see who we got coming in April and shit. I mean, yeah, April. That's what month it is, right?
So we got coming in April. Yeah, it's gonna be my wife and my son's birthday in a couple more days. They got their birthday back to back on the 5th and the 6th.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Cause I'm be broke as hell.
Yeah. Coming up next, we got Maestro and shit. Legend, Detroit Legend on April 6th.
Get higher, baby. Get higher, baby. Don't ever come down.
Get higher, baby. Hell yeah.
We got OG Drunken Mask coming. Drunken Master, DJ Nelson from the Music Shop. Arizir and 100. Havoc the Mouthpiece of South Central Cartel. Crackle Capone. Shit,
getting higher, baby.
Maestro, dog. You know
higher,
everybody
baby.
We got covered, dog. We
got higher, baby.
Yeah. Maestro, who else we got? Yeah.
Shit, I'm trying to who else we got and shit. I'm letting this thing.
My bad, bro.
Yeah. But Maestro, freaking Drunken Mask. Man, a lot of like
Maestro's
staples.
Gonna be dope. That's the next episode. That'll be this Saturday night. Or it's tonight Saturday. No, tonight's Wednesday. This Saturday Night Live. We got
man, we'd be honored to like have you on, Legend.
It's Hood Smoker Hump Day. Hump Day.
And shout out to BTP too and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to BTP Media.
Hell yeah.
That was a dope interview. If y'all ain't familiar with Necro, he's a motherfucking underground legend. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That was so dope. That was so dope.
And we can thank brotherkingx for making that happen. You know what I'm saying? brotherkingx.
Yeah, right on. Shout out to brotherkingx, 100%. And man, I know I didn't miss that joint, man.
Yeah, I played No Good Reason at the beginning.
Oh yeah, man. It's all good, man. Yeah.
No, I seen Chester McFly. My apologies that we couldn't get to ask him about Talib because I know he's a Brooklyn native, and that would have been a good thing to bring up.
I thought about it, but I was just kind of like, I think the vibe. Hopefully, we got the brother coming back on right there. Yeah.
Yeah. My guess is he's not a big Talib fan, but he probably respects him as far as hip hop, rap. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop, the culture.
Yeah. Well, we had
no doubt, man. Yeah. Necro, man. I'm gonna continue to keep on sharing your content. Thank you for coming on the Hood Smokers podcast, Necro. And I'm gonna keep on sharing it, man. Look for it on Facebook, Instagram, all them places. I'm gonna keep on sharing your content, bro. Thanks for coming on the show, Necro.
Yeah, shout out to Necro.
Hey, what's that? That's not Negro. That's Necro.
But much love there. I see Connecticut's in the building. Shout out to Connecticut.
With some Talib quality right there.
Now I see some new people tapping in, and that's dope. Every time we go live, we got new viewers, new subscribers, and it's dope. Legends. Bringing legends. We're going to continue every genre, every element. We ain't stopping. We ain't slowing down. Just speeding the fuck up. We all the way to the top. You know what I'm saying? I mean, fucking Drink Champs felt like they should have released the premiere DLC the same day we had them on live. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, no shots at Drink Champs. That's loved up. I take that as love. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Drink Champs for doing that. Because now they helped us.
Shout out Drink Champs.
Shout out to Mr. Lee.
Nori, man.
Yeah, Mr. Lee, if you missed that episode, check him out.
I'll at it, EFN.
Oh, yeah, we getting EFN.
I know you ain't never did nothing. You still sitting in the background. Hey, EFN. Get up on the Hood Smokers podcast, baby.
Yeah, no, I've been talking with EFN. We gonna get EFN. I've been talking with his manager too. We gonna get EFN on here. Shout out to DJ EFN.
Yeah, shout out to DJ
he rocks
EFN.
with us and shit.
Like,
he definitely rocks.
Like also, like Mr. Lee for taking that time out giving us that honor, and yeah. I don't know how much longer we stay on. I don't know how much longer we staying on for. I was like,
Well, see that we already we're creeping up on 3 hours, so I think another this 266 in the books. I mean, anything else y'all want to put out there and shit got going on? Anything we got in the works?
Give a couple of shout outs.
Anything to talk about in the comments first before we jump off? I mean, we'll do our shout outs, but anybody got any questions? Anything, just random, anything? Let us know. Feedback.
No doubt.
Anybody wants to try and hit up, anybody you want to send our way, let us know in the comments. Any questions, anything. So.
And we still got that giveaway going on and shit. So we gotta come up with all the details and we'll release them to you because we passed up the 10K and next one's gonna be the 20K. So we on our way up there, all the way up.
Yeah.
Hey, I like to give a shout out to Starstruck. Hey, Starstruck, what's up, baby? What's going on, Starstruck?
Yeah, shout out to Starstruck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Chester McFly asked the question. Here, we got a question for Chester McFly. Did we see Ryan Glover interviewed Benzino?
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did. Shout out to Ryan Glover. That's the brother. That's fam right there.
Ryan Glover. Shout out Ryan Glover.
Yeah. And that's almost it. Much love to Ryan Glover right there. That's my brother right there from another. And yeah.
Shout out everybody in the comments.
Yeah.
Shout out. He don't know the whole history. He ain't from Detroit. He don't know our history and our background with it. And it's not Eminem and shit. We got a different history with Benzino. So yeah, we did see that he interviewed him and shit. Chester McFly, we peeped.
Yeah. But I mean, Ryan Glover right there, that's the brother right there, man of peace, a great journalist at that, great person. I say behind the scenes, I see him as like a good, well-rounded. Like,
we're MCs, we're rappers, you know what I'm saying? He's a true journalist, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're more just MCs freestyling these interviews. You know how we do. We just chop it up and talk about anything. You never know where the interview's gonna go. Yeah, I mean, fucking, it could have went to politics because I was playing a little short clip that he's real outspoken on the whole thing going on in Israel and Palestine. So I mean, it could have went that way. We talk about everything. It ain't all hip hop, but we kept it hip hop tonight with Necro, and it's all love. You know what I'm saying? Brooklyn, New York in the building. And much love. We got Maestro Detroit. We back in the D with another Detroit legend. Maestro
back home.
Brooklyn too.
And you never know what other Detroit legends might tap in just to say what up though. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a true legend we got coming on.
Yeah,
straight up, man. I like to give a shout out to the Hood Smokers Podcast, brotherkingx. Have a good night, brother. Blatonio, have a great night, brother.
Right back at you.
Have a great night, brother. And man, let me tell you something, man. We always be there right now in spirit, man. No matter what. It's the Hood Smokers Podcast family, baby.
Yes, sir.
We always there in spirit. You might see one, but believe us, all the Hood Smokers is there, baby. Try and mess with one, all the Hood Smokers is right there in that spot. You just don't see us, man. We in camouflage.
I want to give a quick shout out to Celebrity Boxing too, who we rock with. We've been in contact with. They follow the Hood Smoker Podcast. We rock with them. And Benzino quit ducking. You offering motherfuckers $100,000 to box you. Celebrity Boxing's willing to put you up against the horse trainer, and you can make a way bigger bag than $100,000. So quit ducking Monte Cristo, the horse trainer. You know what I'm saying? Detroit against Benzino. You want to fight every rapper out of Detroit? Monty's already done set it up. Celebrity Boxing's down. We just waiting for you, Benzino.
Yeah, talking about I'll fight anybody, but talking about he'll fight anybody.
He wanted to try to fight Eminem, that's what it was. And Eminem ain't finna fight him and shit. So that's all it was.
But heck, you got a mayor of it as far as I'm concerned. You got
I think Mighty Cristo knocked the spaghetti out Benzino's ass.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. Benzino knows that too. Benzino knows that.
Like Monty's term always is, knock the noodles out of his head.
Knock the noodles out of his head.
Shout
The
out
only
to the
Benzino gonna get into is a sword fight.
Yeah, he's mad he ain't getting invited to the Diddy parties no more since he ain't the owner of the Source magazine and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. So
he's a puff. Benzino's a puff without the daddy.
He found him a new sword fighter though, Ratface, Master Splinter.
You found him a sword fight with Master Splinter.
Yeah.
Because he to national lover.
Oakland
Straight, man.
You know we had to, bro. We had to. Cause we got something special coming up for you, Benzino. Stay tuned.
He was wrestling around in the sandbox with Diddy.
Getting hugged from the back and the front.
Right.
Yeah. Oh man.
Chester McFly said he thinks Jay-Z's next. What y'all think about that?
Anybody let us know in the comments, or here or now after in the comments, let us know what you think on that.
Yeah, Chester McFly wants to know if everybody's seen the video of Jay-Z and Diddy. I think I know what video you're talking about, Chester McFly, where Diddy walked up and slapped him on the ass a couple times.
Yeah, I seen that one. That's crazy.
And Jay-Z was all good with it.
That's all. That was Diddy's reward. It was at a reward show. That's the only reward Diddy was looking at was the ass.
Yeah.
That's the reward he got.
Hey, I heard that a similar thing happened with Denzel Washington when he went to one of them parties, but a different thing happened. What happened with Denzel snapped and shit. Like they tried to do some old silly weirdo shit with Denzel. He attended a party and he snapped on everybody at the party, bounced the fuck out. I was watching something about it and shit, but Denzel, I guess, just snapped on him. He wasn't down with that. He was on that no Diddy shit. You know what I'm saying?
You're telling me you're really trying to.
You ever had your shit pushed in?
Yeah, he was like kind of like, oh,
you. That's it. Denzel gave Will Smith. Denzel gave Will Smith some good advice after he slapped the shit out of Chris Rock.
Yeah.
Well, shit. We don't need to get into Will Smith. That's a whole nother topic and shit. We get into Will Smith and shit. Shout out to Emcee Shane.
You guys trying to put me in Pelican Bay? You guys trying to put me in Pelican Bay with some gay? All right.
Oh yeah. I call my woman Tupac.
All I 6 degrees of separation explained all I need to know about Will Smith.
Right.
Yep. Yeah, repeat that again, right there, brotherkingx. Say that again.
Man. Yeah.
Say that again.
Yeah.
6 degrees of separation let me know all I needed to know about how he was for real.
I never watched it.
It wasn't CGI effects, wasn't even that good back then. And that was real. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't that much acting in the world.
Right. That's why I didn't watch it, because I heard about that shit and I was like a fan of Will Smith's movies. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I don't want to see him on some gay, on some we're doing what he did, like not what I thought of Will Smith. I'm trying to think of how I can say this without getting snatched down. Even though, shout out to Necro, he kind of threw some shit out there.
We're gonna have some flags. I know there's gonna be probably some flags. Hopefully we can save that. Make sure you can save it.
Fingers crossed. We all good.
New bad boy. Oh, no Diddy.
And if for some reason that does happen, we can cut out that small little part.
The bad boy and Batty boy.
Yeah, man. After I seen that scene, bro, I couldn't even watch the movie no more, bro. Like he got his legs in the air like a female and everything.
See, I couldn't watch that.
Yeah, man.
Throw your legs in the air like a Batty boy and just don't care.
That right there, man. Yeah,
sorry.
I feel you on that one, brother King.
I'm putting you in the coffin. I'm sorry, Gutta.
No, it's
man, yeah, I forgot Chester McFly. He said Will Smith and Meek Mill make Philly look sweet.
Right.
Yeah, I'm sorry about your Philly homies, Chester McFly. Shout out to Philly though. Philly got some real ones out there, but Will Smith and Meek Mill, I'm sorry about that, Chester McFly, because I thought Meek Mill was dope. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm hearing all this other shit. So When do you separate? We used to always get asked that question. Can you separate the artist from the art? You know what I'm saying? I mean, can you still respect their music, love their music, even though now you know what kind of people they are, what they did, what they fucking participated in? Like, and that goes not just for rappers, that goes for actors, anybody that's in the.
Yep. Even somebody like Necro that's mentioned, somebody just doing it in their basement. You know what I mean? Somebody chilling at home.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say right there too. Also, no filter when it comes to Necro. It is what it is right there. That's what I do love about it, and we don't censor nobody on that. So that right there, we might get some flags on that, but hey, we weren't gonna do that. Hopefully, we don't lose this whole interview. Like, hopefully,
right. No, and if we did for some reason they say we have to take it down, we will download it and cut that part out and re-upload it. So
yeah, we can do that. Okay.
So
I hope they don't take it down, but they're gonna take this down. I was joking.
Don't do it. Shout out to Blatonio, Todd, brotherkingx, Christopher Jordan, Chester McFly, everybody in the chat, man.
Peace. Everybody in the comments. Peace. Chester McFly. Peace. That episode, Chester McFly. Peace of Starstruck. Peace. Jack Frost.
I love Starstruck, dog. We're gonna have him on for another 2 for sure.
DJ Lowe's. Peace.
Yeah. DJ Lowe. The homie Dice right there, that's my brother.
Peace.
My brother, you know, as you can see, you know, like
Yeah, y'all go ahead and do your shout outs,
Black Sea, peace.
Yeah. I'm just too happy right here where it's just like, you know,
awesome Dre, peace, awesome Dre.
Yep. Too many to mention. It keeps building up in the numbers.
Jack
but
Frost, Merciless Amir, fucking. I mean, we could just keep on going, dog. Fucking Black Sea,
Cozy Mo Better.
Yeah, Cozy Mo Better, Philly, Cozy Mo Better.
It goes on, yeah. No.
For some
the Lynch Mob, JD, 3, Dazzy D, shit, Lonzo, the Diggy Dot.
Hell yeah.
I mean, we could go on for days.
Hell yeah.
Shut up.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I heard something. Something raspy. I heard something raspy.
Know something.
Dog, DOC touched so many people. It was crazy because I was in the hood in Southwest after the interview we did the next day, and I was talking to some of my homies that grew up they're a little bit older. They grew up on Latin freestyle, but hip hop was always around. You know what I'm saying? Because of the gang shit. Everybody bumped rap music. But they grew up to Latin freestyle, but they all knew DOC. Like, oh, DOC, that's my shit. The formula, this and that. They know all that shit. The funk, let's get it funky. Like like DOC, like he said, he's for the people. He's for everybody. You know what I'm saying? All of us.
Yeah.
He brought
he's small and the big. You know, like he just
Most definitely. Yeah. We definitely gonna have him come back.
Like brotherkingx got something to like put out there for real. I just love everybody who showed up, and then all my team of brothers on here currently. Shout out to Mad Butcher, of course.
Yes, sir.
You know.
Oh, Mad Butcher.
So, go ahead, my brother Kingx, man.
Hey, there was a video. B, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
There was a video I put out about you on Facebook today, man. It popped up on my memories. It was some kind of track, like just like, you know, one of them tracks. But I mean, you'll see it once you get on the
I'll check it out.
Facebook.
Yeah. brotherkingx, my man. Go. Yeah. I'll take it.
Sorry, brother.
Oh, you good, bro? Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to each and every legend that's been on this show. And I do mean each and every legend. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody is a legend in their own right. From the West Coast to the Bay Area cats to the Detroits to the Rap-A-Lot OGs to like East Coast fam.
Oh, yeah,
all
man.
around the world, same song.
Oh man, I learned something dope about Detroit today, though.
What's that?
about all the water masses that Detroit's around.
Oh yeah, we got the most water in the country, the Great Lakes.
Yeah, see, I didn't know that. Now I'm starting to understand everything. Everything's coming into play now.
Yeah.
You know,
we put a lot of people turn into food for the fishes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's another story. Yeah, that's another story for days.
Justice for Creeper too. Shit, rest in peace, Creep. Justice for Southwest Tees. Rest in
It's
peace,
always
Tees.
a body of water somewhere in Detroit to to take care of your business.
Yeah.
Even there's a lot of electricity. Yeah.
A lot of yeah.
Even in the hood, it's some body of water to handle your business at, even in the hoods.
Yeah.
Yeah. Real talk, yeah. A lot of electricity, yeah. Throw your body in Balboa Bridge, kill all the kids. Come on.
Yeah, that
that
Delray Riverfront, dog. I don't even want to speak on that because I might have the feds kicking in my door. But let's just say the Delray Riverfront. You know what I'm saying? People that swam around there and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a long drive down too.
Shit, the Rouge Park area.
Rouge Park, yeah, shit. The Rouge River, that shit's fucking probably got more shit than the Detroit River. Low key shit, the Rouge.
Stories for days.
We can go all with that, but it's another one in the books. We at that 3-hour mark, 266. Like I said, we got a Detroit legend coming up, Maestro. So I'm looking forward to that. And like I said, any buddy that's tapped in, any of the Detroit legends on here that want to tap in and say what up though to Maestro, because we know, Maestro he is a true Detroit legend. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be some dope hip hop stories, and he's worked with the best of them. You know what I'm saying? And
historically, he's a many to name.
Yes, sir.
40 made me do it, like with that right there. Homie Dice right there.
There was a point in time where when if he was from Detroit, you wasn't shit unless you had a Maestro beat.
Right.
Yeah.
Sort of like the hell of a from in back in the days now and shit.
Yeah. Salute Christopher Jordan. Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Christopher Jordan tapping in. Staten Island via Tucson, Arizona. We got Delaware River up in here.
Delaware, hell yeah, man. That's what's up. Man, we appreciate y'all.
So I'm thinking we're gonna go ahead and jump up out of here, dog. And yeah, if you're interested in being a guest, you tuning in and shit, just get at us. We easy to get at. You can, like Necro said, just Google us. We're the first ones to pop up. The Hood Smokers Podcast. You ain't gonna you can find us everywhere. We everywhere.
For real.
Like that bootleg song. We everywhere.
Yeah, I was just saying wherever you at, like that's the thing. Like we give a platform, whatever you're doing. Like you understand our thing. You obviously been paying attention to it. That's what I mean.
Right. We ain't no Vlad this way, no Kid Tail. Yeah. Appreciate you, Chester McFly. It's another great episode. It's another one in the books. Much love. Shout out to Blatonio, brotherkingx.
Yeah, we love hip hop. Even if you got a hot sauce or something that's coming out, come on, we want you on. Yeah. That's it. Go ahead. Sorry to interrupt. But
oh no, you good. Go ahead. Keep talking. I'm good. I done did my shout outs.
Anything you got a restaurant that you got coming on, but you love hip hop, bam, we got you.
Yes, sir. And like I said, we got something brewing. And Benzino quit ducking. You know what I'm saying? Maybe do I gotta really hurt your feelings to get you to step up in that celebrity boxing ring and shit? I'm just saying. Be ready.
My friends got something coming for Benz.
Speaking of food for the fishes, you know what I'm saying? Sharks and shit. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Y'all will know soon enough what I'm talking about.
It's for the dudes or the bitches.
But much love. Everybody catching this on the replay. Make sure you subscribe again. Shout out to Melly Mel. Hopefully we get Melly Mel on here, you know what I'm saying? That'd be dope as fuck, get Melly Mel on here and shit. Fuck, why not? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Just Ice. Shout out to everybody, dog. All our past 200 and plus 60 plus guests we done had on here. We gonna keep all going. The Hood Smoker Podcast. Much love. We out of here.
Much love.
Peace out, y'all. We out, y'all. Much love. Catch us every Wednesday and Saturday night live on the Hood Smokers Podcast. 8 p.m. Eastern Time on YouTube.
The hottest #1 podcast based out of Detroit, Michigan. And now, with your hosts, Jay Gutta, brotherkingx, Blatonio, and the rest of the Hood Smoker Squad. We don't do no Vlad stuff. We don't do no Adam stuff. We keep packing in the legends, respect them, and keep adding up. So pack a blunt or two, maybe grab a brew and a snack for you, and leave behind your attitude, and get ready as we snap into the Hood Smoker Podcast.